So, Brian, guess what?
What's up?
Did you notice something happened earlier this year?
What happened earlier this year? A lot of stuff happened earlier this year.
No,
Well, you
he's setting
see,
you
It's the end of the year.
You know what's he about to
Well,
say.
you
I
know,
have no idea.
something happened earlier this year. I want you to know.
Okay, so spit it out.
Everyone gets one.
The Eagles won the Super Bowl this year.
I don't know why I didn't see that coming.
You never see it.
Yeah, they did.
You get used to it. Steve got used to it.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm so used to Steve, riding on LeBron every week.
He's the greatest player of the game.
I do think he would mess toward nothing at 1v1.
Oh, snap.
It's 2 against 1.
He's too athletic.
Oh, man.
That's a big man.
It's a big man. Gotta speak up a bit more because, it's in the center. You don't. What?
When LeBron was born on December 30th,
Nah.
his mama said,
Isn't this his birthday?
I have birthed the greatest player to play this game. What am I going to call him, Lord? I can't give him no regular name. I can't call him Deontay. I can't call him Brian. I can't call him Steve. I'm going to call him something unique.
And then God gave her the big book of ghetto names.
LeBron James.
See, here's the name of Braun. Let's add. Do you want to add a la, a tra, a duh, or a m in the beginning of it?
Wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong. No, we already did. So.
Yeah, but be serious about it this time.
So we brought our boy. We called. Now I'm assuming you want to know why we call you KLETUS Kassady, right?
Yeah, why not? I kind of figured.
We do. Why do we call him that?
Yeah, exactly why.
Weapon X.
Weapon X.
Wrong person, Steve.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're right.
Wrong
Stop.
person.
Get off of that.
Did you ever figure it out? I'm just curious.
Who?
My favorite X-Men.
Not yet. We'll get to that.
No, I'm just wondering, did you ever figure it out yet?
I have some names. I have some
Oh,
names.
okay. I'm going to sit here and play this.
But Brian, we'll tell you later.
Brian will tell you later.
Wait, about
why we call you KLETUS Kassady. So
I mean, I know who it is.
Oh yeah, you.
Yeah.
I know you read comics.
But it's strange why it's him.
Yeah.
And I don't like him. I like him a lot, actually. There's others I like more.
I feel like you're more of a you're more of a Venom fan. I know.
I am. We can talk about that more later.
So tell me, you played. Speaking of Marvel and things related to Spider-Folk, you played Spider-Man PS4.
I did.
How did you beat it?
I did. I lost sleep.
You lost sleep.
I played a lot of it really quick.
Tell me. Tell us. Tell all of us, Brian.
Well, I mean,
How would you rate it?
how do I rate it? Like out of on a scale?
Yeah. So let's go for out of 10.
Oh man. What would I give it out of 10? I don't know. This isn't gonna be like the best score. Like, I mean, not like, because it's like out of nowhere, and I don't mind really giving like a number to it because like there's a lot of stuff. Something could be like a 9, but there could be something that's a big deal breaker for me. I wouldn't feel right about giving it like something lower just. So I'll go with 8.
An 8.
It's a good,
Really good game.
Would you buy it
it's
for
not my-
Steve?
Would I buy it for Steve?
Yeah. Christmas is coming up.
Hey, if you do a little something for me first, yeah.
I don't know where he's
It's not my
thinking
favorite Spider-Man game.
Really?
My favorite Spider-Man game is Ultimate Spider-Man. It was on like
Xbox, I think.
Xbox, and PS2 and maybe GameCube also.
Yeah.
Mainly because you could play as Venom.
I knew it.
That's why I like.
You're a
that game
giant Venom fan.
Yeah. Yes, I am. Wait, I gotta keep the spoiler free.
Yeah,
Let me not say anything.
keep it
about,
spoiler
like,
free.
I was about to. It has a pretty good villain reveal, actually. I'm not gonna say who it is or anything like that, but it's definitely like super. Like you play the game and like you'll see it and you'll be like, oh, well, I definitely know what it's gonna be, right? But you can see it unfolding, and like all like the personality quirks with it.
The villain's Aunt May, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Let me tell you, it's the best Aunt May I've ever seen. They do her really good. The thing this game does really good is the characters. Like, it gets, like, the whole, like, conflicted lives of Spider-Man, Peter Parker, really. It does it really well.
All right.
Which is, like, something that I think all, like, the Spider-Man movies actually struggle with. Not per se struggle with, but, like, they don't do it the best of justice. I don't think it should be really that hard to like show how Peter's life is affected by Spider-Man and how spiders, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
you get
I know
it.
what you
It's
mean.
like
The
a
duality.
central thing. Yeah, it's like part of the character.
Although,
but they never want to go like full blast with it. They always want to do something else.
To be fair, it seems hard. It seems too hard for people to make a good Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, it is.
I forgot those existed. Thanks a lot for that.
Even though Don Chickless's thing was pretty good. Okay.
That's in the first like.
The first two, Rise of Silver Surfer and First Fantastic Four.
I've only seen part.
His
of
name
it,
is
so-
Don Chickless.
Is it?
Yes, Don Chick.
Like
No, it's not Don. His last name is Chickless.
I
First
don't
name I
know,
don't think is Don. It's
Jerry.
Jerry Chickless. Is it
Is it
Saint? Saint Chickless?
It's Michael Chickless.
Michael Chickless?
Yeah, Michael Chickless. Yeah. there we
He
go.
has no. Okay, I'm done. No, I'm not gonna say that corny joke. Never mind. That was too
I
easy.
think I know what you're doing.
Is he without chicks? He can't take girls.
That was not what I thought you were going to say.
What do you think I was going to go?
I don't know. Never mind. I'm not even going to say it anymore.
Was it worse than what I said?
Kind of.
Oh boy.
But yeah, no, the game does characters really well, and the story is it's just a really good story, really. It's got the Sony money.
Oh.
It's like, how all the Sony exclusives are like pretty cinematic.
Yeah.
But the gameplay, like the web slinging is amazing. Oh my goodness.
One of
It's
my
so fun.
favorite Spider-Man games I've ever played was Spider-Man 2.
Mm-hmm. That, everyone else. Everyone loves that game.
This
I like
PS4 game's better than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
objectively probably, but that's just because. Oh, let me not say that. I probably made a couple people mad when I said that. But because there's PS2 game versus a PS4 game.
That's
It just plays. It's like more refined. Like if you were to like put in Spider-Man 2 right now and play it for like 30 minutes, would it be as fun as it was?
For me, yeah.
When was the last time you played it? Have you played it like recently? I mean, not recently, but like, have you ever gone back and played it?
Oh man.
Because I used to play it a lot. A lot. And like, I saw like gameplay of it recently. And after playing Spider-Man PS4, I'm like, oh, it looks like really like rough around the edges.
Yeah, I guess that's
Not
true.
like graphics wise, but like, the web sling's like really good in that game.
But
in,
you wouldn't say it's as
Spider-Man 2.
refined as PS4.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
pretty much. But that's like to be expected, I guess.
Yeah. It's good for a PS2 game.
I know it's probably one of the best PS2 games, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah. Because you
I don't remember how the story was. Was the story any good?
It
was
was-
it just a rehash of Spider-Man 2, or was it like a half sequel thing?
It was a rehash of Spider-Man 2. But, like, you had, like, different other things. Like, they added Mysterio. What was it? Mysterio.
Rhino.
Rhino was in it.
You fought him on top of a building, I think.
I remember fighting Rhino on the ground.
I think you fight him more than once. And for
Really?
some reason, I'm thinking you also fight him on top of like a skyscraper. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm getting my Spider-Man games confused. There's a lot.
The Mysterion mission always messed me up when I was little.
Uh-huh.
Because it was the one where it was at the theater and he had, like, different clones of himself. And
Oh, okay. I'm starting to remember that.
it was. I loved that game, though. My favorite PS2. It was one of my favorite PS2 games. Next to this is going to sound really goofy.
Hey, go for it.
Fairly Odd Parents Breaking the Rules.
Oh, I feel like I played that game.
I loved that game.
I feel like I did. I'm not sure though.
I loved that game when I was little. That was one of my favorites. I know you're looking at me like weirdly, Steve. I know.
Oh, it also has. This isn't like a big spoiler or anything because it's like, like a small character. He's not even like too great of a character. I just like him on the when he's around. He's funny.
Right.
Shocker. I love when Spider-Man's all like, "Come on, Herman." I love that so much. Yeah, it's got a lot to love about it. And the DLC actually came out. Maybe I don't know when it came out. I didn't even notice it came out. I bought the deluxe edition. I haven't played the DLC yet, but I looked last night in the PS Store, and it was like, it told me I had it installed. I was like, oh, it came out. So yeah, it's what is it called? The City That Never Sleeps, and I think it has something to do with Black Cat actually. They released a trailer for it before the game even came out, which was like everyone was a little about.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like the day before it came out, so whatever.
Who's
Why
Peter?
be mad? Why just not play it?
Who is Peter Parker's better female friend? Mary Jane or Black Cat?
Mary Jane.
Oh,
Come on now.
but they're not together anymore.
They're not. I mean, comics wise?
How
They're also not together in the game at the beginning.
do they get? Oh yeah, I actually.
Yeah,
heard.
I'm not gonna tell you all that.
I actually did hear about that. Okay. Okay.
You know, I won't tell you how that goes. Though I will say it birthed like from that, them not being together and like you know they start talking like again like at the beginning like the first hour of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Just assume if I mention a story detail, it's like in the first hour or 2 hours, so it's nothing too major.
Okay.
But since they do that, there's like this specific moment I remember that like hit me as like the most relatable thing ever, and I was like, "What?" Like it was pretty good. Maybe it's like I don't know how to put it. In fact, I won't even talk about it anymore.
Oh no.
Because that part I'm talking about is a bit later in the game. It's kind of like when like the plot like takes off. So maybe the halfway point. There's like 3 acts in the game. You know. It's
Oh,
like
so it is a
act one,
movie.
act two, act- You know, yeah, like I said, it's very cinematic. You know, the patented Sony like facial scans. Everyone looks good.
He looked.
MJ's kind of Lois Lane now, but you know I'm about it, so whatever.
Like she's just like a reporter now, right?
Yeah, she works at the Daily People.
Man. And I heard J. Jonah Jameson.
He's a podcast.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It like comes on and you're swinging around fairly often. It's like if you do a side mission like 3 minutes after you're done with it.
It'll like update with like him.
It'll like come on. You can like unsubscribe from it if you don't like it, but it's pretty funny. It's actually,
You can unsubscribe from it.
I don't remember how it tells you like after the 3rd one. I think it's like you go to the options or something like that. Like it's like not an in-game thing. It's just like you turn it off.
Right.
Like in the options tab or something.
Are there other podcasts in the game, or is he the only one?
Oh, he's the only one. Because it happens often enough where if they had another one, it would be like non-stop and it would get annoying, I think. I don't know who else they would put. Maybe they could do.
Regan, can Captain America have a podcast?
So, you got detention. The game's like filled with like Marvel Easter eggs.
I figure.
Like there's a Doctor Strange building, the Avengers Tower, a whole bunch of Daredevil stuff. Hell's Kitchen is like obviously it's in there. It's the, you know, whole city.
All right. It's funny how everything in Marvel, most things in Marvel are based like New York, though.
Yeah.
It's all New York.
It's a very busy city.
I mean, Doctor Strange.
And it looks good too. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
But the game looks like amazing.
Oh, how's the free roaming?
You mean like what do you mean?
Like
the collectibles and stuff like that?
Oh, I guess what I'm asking you is how expansive is the world, the city?
You know, it's fairly big. It's pretty big actually. They're like kind of separated in regions. It does like the Assassin's Creed thing where you climb the top of a tower and you do something at the top of the tower and you know. But it's not so bad because it's so fun to just swing around. Like it is fun to swing around.
I bet.
And you know all the streets are super detailed. Apparently, it's like not like a perfect ratio. Like it doesn't exactly look like New York, but it looks pretty close. Like really, really close, like a real thing.
Can you beat up citizens?
No, when you're walking around the street, your punch button becomes finger guns. Or like not like it's like finger guns. There's other stuff too. You can wave at people like the hey, how you doing? And some people like will walk up to you. You can press your web attack button, which is triangle. Not like shoot your webs, but like you can like if you press triangle against like an enemy, he'll like shoot a web on them and he'll like jump towards them. It's like a ranged attack essentially.
Right.
But that button when you're on the street, it becomes like you can have a small interaction with a civilian where he'll walk up to you and you like give him a high five and do some crazy nerdy stuff. It's pretty funny, and they always talk to you.
So there's no option for like you press a button near a fan and you can like spew out like crazy racist political agenda stuff.
No, none of that. I don't think. But you can. You can like throw a lot of stuff in the game with like L1 and R1 at the same time, and it's like car doors, pretty much anything that's not bolted down in the street in New York. So like he'll like swing it around a couple times and throw it, and if there's like no like enemies around, he'll just throw it in a certain direction, and like all the pedestrians will react. Like it's like Spider-Man's just throwing manhole covers at people, and they're like, "Whoa!"
He's a menace.
Yeah.
Like Jameson doesn't just say, "Look at him throwing around manhole covers."
He's essentially a conspiracy theorist in that game. I guess he's kind of like that normally, but he's all like, you know.
Wait a minute. Did they just turn Jameson into what's that dude's name?
Alex Jones?
Yes.
I thought of that actually. Like that comparison is not lost on me. I thought about that while I was playing the game, and I'm gonna go ahead and say a more tame version because he's not like
spewing
making, like terrible. He just doesn't like Spider-Man, and most people who don't like Spider-Man, most people who do like Spider-Man, he's like dismissive over them. That's really about it.
Yeah. Spider-Man's putting chemicals in the water, turning their citizens gay.
There is the side mission that you have to do. That's like you essentially plugging leaks in water towers, and after all the side missions, he most of the time has something to say. And I don't know what he said about that, but I would not be, He might have said that. He might have.
He's just installing the chemical
It's
receptors.
more like, now that I think about it, it's all like, he did it. He put the hole there in the first place and then covered it up to make himself. Like, that's what it's about. He's all like, he's just like,
It's too much work.
faking his fame. Yeah.
It's too much work.
People are all like, they call in, they're like, well, he could do that, or he could just like actually fight the crime that's already there. And it's like, oh, exactly. And then Jameson's all like, get off. Hangs up on him. Pretty funny.
Like, imagine if like superheroes were real in our world, and all the conspiracy, Superman, he's just there.
For government experiments.
Wonder Woman's just a feminist propaganda.
It's like a 6'8" tall guy. he's just there for feminist propaganda, and they're like, what?
Batman's just a police brutality machine. He's just a police officer trying to abuse his power.
People were trying to get on Spider-Man for like not being political enough.
What, the game itself?
Yeah, like the game itself.
Why?
I think it was a Kotaku article. Sorry, should I not say that?
Yeah, you can say it.
Can I like name drop?
You can. It doesn't matter. Who's gonna get us?
Kotaku. No, it was like, I don't remember. Sorry if they hear this, because I don't really like have like a whole bunch of details about it. But they were essentially saying that Spider-Man like trusts the police too much, which is not true. Like the first 10 minutes of the game, there's like corrupt police helping the Kingpin. Mm-hmm. And Spider-Man's like, oh well, that won't do. I'll have to beat him up. How you do. So that person must have not played the game. But that's something I remember.
Like, what do
I've
you?
seen some stuff. Oh, and then there's people who were saying it's like downgraded, like the graphics and stuff. They call it Puddlegate because of there wasn't a puddle where there used to be on an E3 presentation. But the game looks really good. So I mean, I don't know.
It's like people just need something to complain about.
Yeah, essentially, they just changed the way the suit looks a little bit. All the the game has I don't want to give a number because I don't know, a lot of suits. It has a lot of suits, a lot of other ones. It has my favorite suit is the stealth big time suit. It's like black and green. It's really good. But yeah, they're all made out of. It looks to be like they're made out of different fabrics and stuff like that.
Okay.
Which is crazy good detail, I think.
Okay. Yeah, but the puddles though.
Yeah, the puddles.
No, you can't.
The buildings don't always reflect.
Oh no.
They, most of them do have insides. Obviously not really insides, but it's made to look like you can see inside the building.
Right.
Which is cool. So, some of them also are just reflections of behind you and stuff like that.
That's fine.
Yeah. Who cares? It's a building.
It's a fun.
It looks really good. It's fun. It looks good. The story's good. I mean, I've heard a whole bunch of other people say this, where it's like they think it's like the best representation of Spider-Man outside of the comics, and they might be right.
Okay.
It's a really good Spider-Man story. It's like has everything that makes a Spider-Man story Spider-Man. All his villains have like some kind of connection to him.
Crippling self-esteem issues.
Exactly. Survivor's guilt. All that stuff.
Oh man, is there a mini game where you had to get over the fact that you might have killed Uncle Ben?
Not exactly. No, but they do pull the whole "how many people have you let die?" You know, for like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Spider-Man goes, "I can't save everyone." You know, but hey, I like it.
I think that's just like a hero thing in general. I can't save everyone, guys.
I mean, yeah, it totally is. But it is. I do think it's really big to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And they seem to talk about it a lot because it goes back to Uncle Ben. You know, everyone likes to meme on Uncle Ben. Man, Uncle Ben.
So, Spidey, you let any more uncles die recently? Shut up, Tony.
Oh man, you guys actually need to play this game. I want to talk about. I want to talk about like one thing in particular. I can't because it's at the end of the game. But oh my god.
I mean, I'll be honest. I know most of the spoilers.
Do you know like the big one?
I don't know which one. Maybe we can talk later.
Yeah. I don't want to say anything. I feel like if you knew it. And I say the big one because it never happens in like it doesn't happen in very many Spider-Man stories like at all.
Oh.
Like at all, Tiante. So if you had any idea what it was, you'd be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, maybe I.
The people who played it probably know what it is at the very end of the game.
I have so many games to play though, and so much homework to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Gotta prioritize.
Sorry, school. Sorry, future. I mean. I tried.
So yeah, 8 out of 10. Bam, really good game. Man, 9 out of 10. I don't know. I don't want to give it 10 out of 10, but it's probably better than good.
Not enough puddles, man.
Not enough puddles. I don't know. I don't even know what I'd give it 10 out of 10. What makes a game 10 out of 10? This is the problem with the 10 scale, right?
Yeah.
It's like everything's like.
Or is the problem with most scales? Like, what do you grade as perfection?
Yeah, right. And it's like I don't know. Name a game. Name like a good game that a whole bunch of people like, or like a bad game a whole bunch of people like.
Naming perfect games people like. I mean, does Final Fantasy VII have a perfect score?
I don't know, but let's use that as an example. Let's say someone really likes Final. Let's say objectively, Final Fantasy VII is a 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I played it. I didn't like it because of one thing. Do I give it a 6?
Sephiroth's hair wasn't detailed enough.
Exactly. Or like I thought or I just don't like turn-based RPGs. I do.
Well,
what if
why were you playing Final Fantasy VII?
yeah, that's probably, I guess you're right. It's my first Final Fantasy. Like,
right.
I've never even heard of Final Fantasy before.
All
I
right.
just heard this is a good game, and if you like RPGs in general, you should play it.
All right.
Blah, blah, blah. I play it. I don't like turn-based RPGs. Well, everyone said this game's a 9. I'm going to give it a 6 because there's one thing. Is that, like, fair?
Well,
Or I just give it a 9 and tell people I just didn't like it?
Well, let's see what it got. Metacritic gave it a 92 out of 100.
Oh, wow.
8 out of 10. RPG Gamer gave it 10 out of 10.
Or like The Last of Us. You could be all like,
Oh.
some people don't like it because it's too movie-ish. Like, there's like, a lot of the big stuff happens in cutscenes.
Okay.
Or I hear that a lot. I don't know if I agree with it. But, you know, most people still agree that it's a pretty good game.
Too many lesbians.
Too many lesbians.
Yeah, I mean, it's apparently some people's grades, apparently. I'm not even joking.
There's 2, I think. There might be more. I don't know.
No, it's only...
been a while since I played the game.
It's only... I mean, the thing is, you only learn that Ellie's a lesbian in, like...
In the DLC.
Yeah. And she may be a lesbian. She might just be bi. People are ridiculous.
That second one needs to come out already. I'm so ready for that game.
Metacritic gave it a 95 out of 100. I'm seeing some scores of 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. Just give it a 10. 9.5 for. What was the one thing that you hated about it that made you...
Too many lesbians. Probably.
Maybe. Even though she was a lesbian at this point. 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 5 stars from Joystick, 10 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. Ooh.
7.5 out of 10. Who gave it that?
Polygon.
Polygon.
I never much liked Polygon anyway.
I don't really know enough.
I mean, well, what's your favorite game? What's your favorite game of all time? Is that a loaded
Nier
question?
Automata.
Nier Automata. Really?
Yes.
Of all time?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Really?
It was very good.
I've heard the game. I've heard of the game. I just never. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. First off, what is it about?
That's a long discussion. Oh my goodness. How would I even go about explaining it? Oh my goodness. I've never had to do this before. Hold on. Well, it's like after the apocalypse, right? Like the year's like 11,000.
Lord.
11,900. So basically 12,000 or something like that. And it's a war that's been going on for like most of those years, most of those thousands of years.
Okay.
Between humans on the moon
Mm-hmm.
and aliens. That's the best way to describe it.
Wow.
Only problem is it's not actually, it's a proxy war. It's not fought by the humans or the aliens. It's fought by the androids, on the human side, and then machines. I know that sounds like the same thing, but it's part of the theme of the game.
Okay.
On the alien side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a proxy war. And I mean, really, it's just about like, if I had to like describe it in a couple words, it's like, what makes you human? Like, what makes someone human?
So they're all struggling with their humanity.
Yeah, it's really philosophical. Existentialism, all bunch of stuff. Like, a lot of the bosses are like just name drop philosophers, like
Nietzsche.
and he's mentioned in the game, but he's not a boss. I'm gonna butcher the names. I'm so sorry. Simone de Beauvoir.
Haven't heard that name before.
She was like some like, was she French? That's a French name, I think.
Probably.
I'm so sorry. I should know more about this. But she's like a feminist.
Okay.
And like John Paul Sartre,
Okay.
Kierkegaard, just big people like that.
I'm seeing 88 out of 100, 84 out of 100, 90 out of 100. Well, that's on Metacritic. The whole aggregate score is all put together. Let me see. There's 9 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, 39 out of 40, 7.75 out of 10, 4 stars, 9 out of 10, 4.5 stars, 8.9, 79 out of 100, 8 and 9.
Yeah, it's like a little bit more like niche,
Yeah, I figured.
It's not because it's not the first game in the series, right?
It isn't?
No, there's an original here. You asked me what my favorite game was,
Mm-hmm.
and it's definitely a game in the series of Nier and Drakengard. They're like the same thing. I don't know if you've heard of Drakengard, but it's very confusing to explain this game series, Tiante.
Oh, it's a spin-off.
But they're definitely not as objectively good as Nier Automata. Nier Automata is the best game commercially, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it, a whole bunch of people like it because it's probably the most fun to play. Like, all the other games are like...
It's Android waifus.
Yes. Yeah, it's the butt. Like, they're like low budget, played like, development hell, stuff.
Yeah.
You're train wrecks, right? But they all have really good stories. Nier Automata is just the game that the gameplay matches the story. Like, they're both like up to par.
Okay.
Most of them are like, the story's really good, and the gameplay had to suffer a bit because Square Enix does not like giving the director Yoko Taro money. It all goes to Final Fantasy and
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest, and I guess Kingdom Hearts too. I guess they're giving money to that now.
They're not giving money to that.
They're not milking it anymore. They're making the last game.
Well, no. There's gonna be more games after that. There's gonna be more Kingdom Hearts games after that.
Probably. I mean, yeah, probably.
As long as I get Bugs Bunny with Sora
That's
next.
funny.
I want Warner Brothers. I want Bugs
Space
Bunny.
Jam.
Yes. I want Sora on the Toon Squad
Oh my god.
against the Monstars. Imagine how great that would be. Imagine. I want Sora with the Iron Giant.
The Iron Giant?
Yes.
Yeah, fine, I'd do that.
I want Sora with Animaniac summons.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm making a Hanna-Barbera too.
Yeah. Yes. Scooby-Doo.
Josh has been playing the first Kingdom Hearts.
Scooby-Doo with a keyblade in his mouth. Sorry.
Ruh-roh. Rora.
I want Scooby-Doo to start waxing poetic philosophy about the darkness. Rora, the darkness can't reach you now, Rora. Well, give me your heart, Rora.
Oh man, I like I said, I just started playing the first one because Josh is making me, so I don't know enough to like be all like.
Josh is our friend, by the way, folks. Just to let y'all know.
Yeah, I guess they don't know him.
Yeah, it's okay.
It might be pretty good.
Oh,
It seems like, if I'm brutally honest, it seems like
Go ahead.
a bad game that's good.
Explain.
You know how everyone loves The Room?
Oh.
Yeah, the dialogue isn't too great.
It's so bad it's
Kingdom
good.
Hearts, yeah.
Oh, you mean the story itself? Oh, the dialogue.
Well, I don't know enough about this. I'm gonna refrain from saying that.
Oh, trust me.
I mean, it's just like
dialogue's bad.
The dialogue
It's
is
bad.
like
It's
it's
bad.
not written well.
No, it's not. It's very corny, very cheesy.
The overarching plot may be pretty good. I know a lot of people complain because it's super complicated, but I played Blaze Blue. Blaze Blue's story is complicated, so that's I don't care about stuff being really complicated. As long as I can like figure it out. Like, don't be complicated for the sake of being complicated.
Right.
Which maybe it falls under that category. I don't know.
The thing about Kingdom Hearts is that there's been so many spin-off games that you can't get the story from just the main two. You can't. You have to play the spin-off games. So you can understand.
Is that a bad thing though?
Not. It isn't a bad thing because I think the games are fun. The only game you don't need to play that I felt like even Square Enix was like, yeah, you don't need to play this one. Was Recoded.
The one they made into a movie.
Yeah. It didn't do good.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good in Kingdom Hearts standards.
So if you were to just play just the normal trilogy when 3 came out, you wouldn't be able to get it at all? Is the other stuff not just like supplemental?
No, it's for the story.
Like, I know one of them's a prologue. Could you ignore that one? It's a
No,
prologue.
because you won't understand what's happening.
Oh.
There are characters that are introduced in the spin-off games that will matter in 3.
Uh-huh.
Like, for instance, what's her name? Is her Terra? No, not Terra. Terra, yeah, but Aqua.
Oh, I have not met her yet.
Yeah.
But she looks cool.
Yeah, she debuts in Birth by Sleep.
Which is the prologue, I think.
Yeah, that's essentially the prologue. And even then.
Oh, I think actually there is something that comes before that too.
Yeah.
I don't know why I know
It's
that.
the mobile game. The mobile game, which is about the Keyblade War. That comes before
So it's
that.
like Assassin's Creed Origins, not like being like the first game.
Yeah.
Like now it's like what did it come out? Odyssey?
Yeah, Odyssey is like he's the first assassin, I think. Because
No, I think
Oh no, Origins is the first one because Egypt. Origins is the
Yeah.
first one.
Origins is like the origins of
The assassins.
the assassins, which isn't. It's kind of weird to me. I thought I guess they're their own thing now, and they're not really based on like the assassins that were in the Middle East.
No, I don't think we're
They
focusing.
started like that.
I don't think we're focusing on Desmond's stuff anymore.
Well, yeah, that's not even like actually what I mean. Like all right. So the Assassin's Brotherhood and the Assassin's Creed games are like, based off of like the religious sect
Yeah.
in like the Middle East,
Yeah.
or like back then.
Yeah.
Might have been during the Crusades. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's just not like where the fictional Assassin's Creed sect like originated from, I guess, anymore. Which is like I kind of liked that idea.
Mm.
So now they just do it in Egypt. I didn't play the game, so I don't know. But then Odyssey is like how mankind found
The apple.
yeah. What are they called?
Eden's apple.
It's like called the Apple of Eden.
Yeah.
But like there's like more than just the apple or something like that.
Oh, it's more than the
It's
apple.
like an apple and I don't know, probably a staff. I haven't played the Assassin's Creed game in a while.
It was like Moses' staff.
Probably. Let's be honest. Probably. It
Oh, he's-
seems like something they would do.
All these biblical like Shengang Wu from Shaolin Showdown. I activate the robe of Joseph.
The robe of Joseph.
The nail of Jesus. Let's go. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
It will always nail you to a surface it can't miss.
Is so sounds like off of JoJo when they had the corpse of Jesus Christ
right.
gives you a
That's
stand.
Steel Ball Run, right?
Yeah.
Haven't read it. Waiting for it to be animated. I might actually just read it.
You should read it. You'll be waiting
because
till
there's still part 5 and then part 6. I'm actually very interested in part 6. I mean part 5 also.
You'll be waiting for you'll be waiting for like 5 to 6 years for part 7.
I'll probably end up reading it.
And you know, by then JoJolion will still be going on.
And I think it's the longest running now.
I saw it somewhere. It is. It's not going to end, Brian.
I'm just waiting for Berserk.
Our friend Brian, he's a huge Berserk fan.
Yeah, I love Berserk.
Brian had gotten me back into Berserk after years of me knowing and then reading it at first and then dropping it off after a while because I got bored.
Because, it releases so slow. And I'm not telling him to rush. He should take all the time he wants.
Yeah, Miura should take all the time he wants.
Go for it. That is fine. Your health should come first. But dang, it is brutal when you read it like as it comes out.
They were on that boat for years.
they were. That's before I got into it. And it's hilarious how everyone's like, it was like, I don't know how long it was. Maybe it was like 5 years. It was something ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like not that long when you binge it. Like when you just read it, it's like, oh, that was it. They get on the boat and then they go to an island and they get back on the boat for a little bit. So maybe that's what they mean. But and then he does the single biggest moment in Berserk since the eclipse. And then right as it happens, it ends on a cliffhanger and goes straight to Griffith.
Now, hey, I don't think it matters if we spoil that a little bit.
Oh,
I mean, talking about the casket thing, right?
Yeah, the casket. Yeah, the biggest thing that if you have any idea about Berserk, I'd assume you know what the thing they've been working towards is for the past
10 years, 20
years probably.
Jesus Christ.
I think the eclipse happened in 97.
Oh, in 97?
They wrote the eclipse in 97, so do some maths.
Well, I guess technically, yeah, you're right. 97. Yeah, because I'm thinking,
because it came out in March of 1997. I was born in March 1997, which is kind of weird that I was born the same month the eclipse happened.
You're an eclipse baby.
Maybe I'm. Oh gosh. Oh no! I'm like the demon fetus. I'm the demon fetus.
You just follow guts around, huh?
Love me, Father. Love me.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me.
Dang, man, I love Berserk. And, I actually have not read the past couple episodes. The past 3 or 4. Because I was a little salty. It went from the Casca thing, cliffhanger, and then straight to Griffith.
What are they focusing on with Griffith? Just...
the one episode I read when they went back to Griffith, they were, in a battle.
Mm-hmm.
It was the whole army, how he has, they're the Band of the Hawk now.
Yeah, the reformed Band of the Hawk.
Yeah. What were they fighting? Ogres? They were, fighting some kind of, phantasmal beast. Something like that. I don't know what they call that. That's a fake term, sorry. But yeah. In the, I don't remember the name of the episode, but it was one of the ones that's, split up into, 2 or 3. So, I don't know how that ends. So all I know is that they're fighting someone. They're fighting something.
It's just Griffith is going around just fighting
and I love Griffith. Hate him. I hate him, but kind of, he's a really good character. But darn it, I need Guts and Casca to be happy. That's what I need right now.
And then she's like, I'm not your woman, Guts. What are you talking about?
There's a lot of things to talk about when it comes to that. Where we couldn't get into that, and it would, because I could talk about that for hours. Hours. I don't even know. And no one knows the answer to that question.
Because, I'm going to feel so bad if... I'm going to feel so bad if, she's just I hate you, Guts, for putting me in this position.
Oh, yeah, no, I feel terrible if that happened. Maybe. If she acted like that, I'd be all dang, that's a little cold. But like, if she was all like, you know, she didn't want to like, if she was like, kind of like civil about it, but was like, you know, I don't want to like get back with you because like, let's be honest, they like slept together, and the next day that happened. So it's not like they were like together or anything like that. So she was all like, you know, let's like not do that. I could kind of like understand, I guess. I'd still feel bad. I'd be like, oh, poor Guts.
I gotta focus on killing Griffith first, you know? Like, he has to die first.
Right? You know, because Guts has like all the baggage of like having to protect her and stuff like that, but she has none of that. Yeah. Because she went, you know, potato mode almost. 20 years. I didn't have to wait through because I didn't read it until after.
Like, he has to go out and like, and you know, massacre this man first.
Yes, that'll be very good. I don't know how he's gonna do it though.
I don't know how.
Because Griffith is like OP.
There's literally no action.
Guts is OP too, but everything else in that universe is more OP.
Guts is OP compared to the normal man. Like, I can't sit here and assume the Berserker armor is going to be able to pass through Mr. You know, what are they called again?
Apostles.
Huh?
Apostles?
Yeah, Mr. Apostle Griffith himself.
Oh no, he's the God Hand.
God Hand.
I think apostles are just
the minions of
yeah, pretty much like the lower level.
Yeah. Like, he can't fight that.
I don't know. Skull Knight's got to do something.
Skull Knight. This is gonna be him, a cask and Guts versus Griffith.
Oh, and you know Rickard. Stuff like that. How much have you read?
I might need to borrow your manga again.
Oh yeah, if you ever want to do that, just let me know.
Yeah.
But like, where were you last borrowed like the Berserker armor chapters, like, where he like just got?
Yeah, he right after he just got the armor.
He fought my man Grun.
Yeah. So I'm right around there. So, oh man, I gotta, cause like I'm assuming, cause it's like he's. How do I put this? Guts is like, and his friends are like the Avengers, and then Griffith is Thanos. Could he not just?
You know, yeah. If you wanted to like give it a, you know, a reference that's like timely, yeah.
for all my non-weebs.
Right, there you go. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's probably bigger than Thanos. What's bigger than Thanos?
What's bigger than Thanos in the Marvel Universe?
Yeah, like who's like the god of the Marvel Universe?
The one above all.
Yeah.
Like who's
that his name?
That's well. I mean, he's basically just God, but
oh yeah,
like
that's his name.
Yeah, like literally, he's just God.
Well, Griffith is anime god. I mean, kinda like, you know, there's 5 of them because the God Hand, but I think he's supposed to be stronger than all of them anyways. No, maybe not stronger than, you know, Void, the guy with the brain.
Mm-hmm. But he's like the big boss of them all, right?
Void. Yeah. It seems like, I don't know, no one really knows much about the God Hand, but he seems to know more about everything.
You'd think they would explain it.
It's just Jesus. Because he even gets reincarnated.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
All his muscles are like torn asunder.
Oh, yeah.
Can't move. It's just a statue.
If that. More like a ragdoll, I guess.
So, like, he can't, like imagine Griff, like, Berserk. If Guts just, like, runs up. I always call him Berserk for some reason. I always do that.
That'd be a name.
And then so like Guts flies up,
right,
and he shakes Griffith through like the chest, and then Griffith looks up. Should have aimed for the head. He's erases half of the earth and like all of Guts' friends.
Oh God, he doesn't deserve that.
He doesn't. And there's no soul stone to put them all in. It was gone. Goodbye.
No, they'd go to the, the vortex. That's what they call it. The vortex of souls. Which is just hell.
Yeah.
Fancy name for hell.
They're just dead.
Hello, my fellow human.
Hello, Steve.
You haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, Steve, what's wrong?
I feel like I took over. I'm like the guest here.
Yeah. What's
I was
up?
playing Pokemon. I just got the.
Got your legendary?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
It was the what's it called?
The lion?
Yeah, I thought
Solgaleo, what was that his
Oh,
name?
you thought
I
the other
thought
was
it was fire type.
It's not.
No.
What is it?
It's psychic and steel.
That's a psychic type?
It's
They
the
both
psychic
are.
kind of makes sense. The steel part is weird.
They both. The other one for Moon.
Hey, you guys know that Pokemon wasn't the original idea?
What was the original idea?
Shin Megami Tensei.
Wait, what?
Shin Megami Tensei.
Wait,
What was- wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused.
Like the whole like act like when you think about playing Pokemon,
Uh-huh.
you think about going around catching Pokemon and raising them and learning
Right.
new moves and them evolving and stuff like
Right.
that. Shin Megami Tensei is the exact same thing but came out before Pokemon. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Look it up.
No, it did. It did. It came out like
So, Pokemon ripped off Shin Megami Tensei, which kind of means it ripped off Persona.
all right,
Take that, Game Freak.
all right. Let me. Did Game Freak call it a ripoff?
Did they?
I don't know. You seem like you seem like you had like a vendetta against them.
No, I was just kind of kidding. I just thought it was like kind of like as someone who started to get into like, I started with Persona, but like I'm starting to try and branch off into other SMT games. They're like ridiculously similar. Beyond, it's less like evolving demons in SMT instead of fusing them. Like they're different enough. I'm not saying they're the exact same thing, but just the whole like party of
People.
things, people, whatever.
So
It's a cool. It's just a very successful game type, I guess.
I never would have ever thought of just, this game or Shin Megami Tensei, but us playing Shin Megami Tensei. That
Oh yeah,
plus, how would you adapt it for kids?
you don't. Oh no, it's called Devil Children.
Really?
Yeah, it came out. This is the Pokemon ripoff. It came out after Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a kid-friendly Shin Megami Tensei.
You're just catching devils.
Demons, right?
All right.
For the record, they changed the name in America so that
It's
every mother in America would be like Devil Children. Not happening. I forgot what they called it.
Let me look it up. Hold up. I gotta look
But
it up.
it's a little less sacrilegious, I suppose.
Hold up. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Children, also known as Demi Kids.
Demi Kids, that's what they called it.
Oh yeah, that's so much better.
yeah, it's just like let me see.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
Because there's some demons in SMT that aren't like super scary, right? Like Jack Frost, kind of cute, I guess. But then you get to like the big ones that are all like mythological figures, like they just like straight up have Lucifer and like God, and then there's like all the archangels, and in SMT Lucifer's different from like Satan and Beelzebub and all that stuff. It's crazy. They got a whole bunch of like
Oh
mythological
wait,
stuff in
the
there.
Devil Children aren't the monsters; they're the kids. The people who catch them.
I assume so. I mean, I never
The
played it.
series follows demon-human hybrids called Devil Children, who journey from Japan to the demon world, and are joined by talking companion monsters who give them advice.
Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense because one of the big SMTs, SMT3 Nocturne,
Mm-hmm.
your character's like half demon.
Oh. So this is just Pokemon.
Yes, it's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
Yeah, that definitely they just made that because they're like, oh, Pokemon's really popular. Let's make a more kid-friendly version of our game, so it's literally just Pokemon.
Oh, I made an anime for it too.
They did.
Yeah?
It's probably garbage.
I'm not looking.
They
at
made
it.
an anime for that before an actual SMT anime, besides like Personas and stuff like that.
Well, let
Apparently,
me.
the Persona 4 anime is really good, or pretty good. That might have been.
That's Yu Wakami in it, right?
Yeah, everyone loves that guy.
Let me see.
But like, they make him such a Chad. Is this the opening or something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Japan.
This sounds very 90s.
It does.
And it came out in 2000.
Bro.
Oh, this is very 90s.
Oh my gosh. These like aren't even like. These aren't even normal SMT demons. I've never seen them before. These are like specifically made for this game.
So either half devil children or half demon kids.
I guess so. That's Jack Frost.
All right. Who's that?
Oh, Sandman.
All right. Who's that?
I don't know.
This is a guy.
He's just some random dude. He's got a gun
Oh.
that shoots rays of light and forms a pentagram. I knew it was gonna be there somewhere. Alright, that looks like a Digimon.
It does. They all look like Digimon.
I mean, that one's kind of like Pokemon. Do Pokemon look like Digimon or Digimon look like Pokemon?
Honestly, they don't look very similar. I can tell you right
Digimon's
now.
more dinosaurs, I think. I mean, no, I guess I'm only thinking of Greymon when I say that.
Because here's the thing with Digimon and Pokemon. You can tell that they're different from just how, I guess, how they look almost. You're right, a lot of them are lizards. A lot of them are lizards. However, there's also the fact that a lot of Digimon have like armor on them. Like the more adulter ones.
And they eventually turn into some kind of weird humanoid thing.
Yeah, all turned like some like humanoid-like type of thing.
Or Greymon. I love Digimon.
I loved it too. You know what? I kept saying during all of this, and yet Steve, are you still with us?
Yeah, I was looking at recipes for chicken.
What kind of chicken? Tell me about it.
I'm thinking about cooking a jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. So I was looking at all that. So
What
you
do you
continue talking.
Wait, the black. I'm interested in this now.
No, I mean I was
kinda
looking the whole
hungry.
time, looking at just chicken stuff with stir fry and
Oh,
they got a chicken and pineapple.
you know I never made that Mabu tofu. I was trying to
I
make some
thought
Mabu
you
tofu.
did.
I didn't make it.
What is who?
It's Mabu tofu. It's like a Chinese food.
Oh.
It's like spicy tofu essentially.
So you're not
It's like
fully a weeb. Just.
oh yeah, yeah, it's Chinese. You racist. So I got the idea of making it from an anime.
I know it.
So, maybe I'm still. But anyways, yeah, it's just like spicy tofu. It's like tofu, beef, and oh gosh, I forgot the ingredients. I never actually bought the stuff, but I looked it up and I was gonna do it, and I just didn't end up doing it. It seems like a lot of work to make. I don't know, just a whole bunch of peppers and stuff like that. I can't think of what they were called.
Shh. So Steve, I think I have a few options as to who your favorite X-Men are.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I did at first, and then I remembered at the last minute.
How does pizza chicken roll up sound? I'm sorry, I'm looking at that
They
too.
sound pretty good.
Might sound good if you share some.
Buffalo chicken roll-ups.
Fired.
Who's fired?
Why isn't it legendary fire? The legendary. It's not fire.
Why are you so hung on it?
Because I was gonna put in my party to use it for the Elite Four,
Yeah.
but
What's your party? Sorry about the X-Men thing, but I need to know what this party is.
it's Gengar, the Grass Starter, Decidai. I butcher his name. Gengar. I said Gengar. Greninja.
Oh, what?
Well, you have Decidueye and Greninja?
Yeah.
Wait, how did you get Greninja? Greninja's in the game?
You care if you had the demo when it came out a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Ash's Greninja.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who I mean, it's like it's okay. I mean, doesn't listen to you like for half the game. Greninja, use water shuriken. No, I'm just gonna sit here and just.
Now you say it's Ash's Greninja when Ash isn't even in the games.
Oh, yeah, it is specifically Ash's Greninja.
Mhm.
Huh.
And
Like,
then
when it transforms into like the battle bond thing, the tip of his head like is Ash's like hat or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battle Bond, what is that?
it was a thing they made where it was like your Pokemon evolves and it takes on a similar appearance to the trainer.
But Greninja's the only one that has battle bonds. So.
Yeah, they sort of dropped the concept after like X and Y.
I'm glad. It was an X and Y?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't remember.
Well, I don't know if it was in the game, it was in the anime.
Oh, okay.
It was in the anime.
I just said that. I was like, I don't remember that. But
I think they were testing it out in the anime, seeing if they
I mean,
could
it sounds like it sounds like a weird idea, but it doesn't sound like it would be bad completely. But it seems strange to just get a hat.
canon.
What?
Okay, imagine the Fruit Loops little bird thing.
Yeah.
But imagine him really pissed off. Like just pissed off. Basically.
Angry
No, I'm gonna show you a picture of Toucan. It's basically
Angry Toucan Sam.
it's
So
basically
what's your favorite Pokemon?
favorite one?
Yeah.
Cyndaquil.
No.
Cyndaquil?
No, it is not. It is not.
It's Licky.
It's Licky.
Oh, you. God.
Licky, then it's Cyndaquil.
You just like saying the name.
Then it's what's the other one, Deontay?
What's the other one?
The other one,
Oh,
Deontay.
boy, I don't remember the other one. It's Jack Frost.
No.
Oh, I love Jack Frost. Black Frost is cool though.
Like what?
Black Frost.
There's a Black Frost?
There's a Black Frost.
Gengar.
Oh, okay.
Look how pissed he looks. It's like he's pooped in his cereal.
Oh, you know, shut up.
I'm gonna pick your eyes out.
Right?
Oh.
Right. Tammy, what's your favorite Pokemon?
My
Now.
favorite Pokemon?
Yeah, you got a favorite Pokemon?
Larvitar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Larvitar?
Larvitar.
That's funny. Mine's Tyranitar.
Hey!
Tyranitar is so cool. All my favorite Pokemon, or like my two favorite Pokemon. My second favorite is Rampardos, right?
Oh, I like him too.
Yeah.
They're all dinosaurs.
Yeah. Well, you know, I like Espeon a lot.
Well,
Espeon. I would say Espeon's like my third favorite.
Why is there a ghost Eevee?
They'll probably make one eventually. Eevee's just a cool Pokemon. So like, you know,
So
when
let's
I'm
go
like my
Eevee, let's
third,
go Pikachu. You pick up Let's Go Eevee, right?
if I were to get a Switch and get the game, I'm gonna get a Switch eventually, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it for the game. I will get the Eevee.
Well, let's go Bulbasaur.
There's a Let's Go Bulbasaur?
I thought I read it earlier.
Nah, no.
Why?
Negative.
Let's go
Scrapped.
Let's go
Scrapped it.
Charmander.
Charmander is cool.
Would you buy something that says it's used, but like it
But
looks
like
new?
new? I don't
Yeah,
know.
like
Depends on
new.
what it is.
DVD.
Can you not find a new one?
The new one that they were selling so well.
Then if I couldn't find a new one of something, of a DVD, and I really wanted it, right then, right now, I would get the used one. My Evangelion box set is used. And it looks fine.
Just the X-Men thing, so I was...
By the way, Steve, I think I know. I got a few names.
You're probably not going to get it. I think you got it. Like we got two.
I know what it is.
Yeah, but didn't you guess like the first two? Like
It's pretty obvious.
yeah.
But
It's Spike.
wait, what?
Oh, it's not Spike?
No, ain't no Spike. Ew. Ew. Spike.
You remember Spike?
Yeah, I remember Spike.
You
Ew.
don't think it's cool?
No,
Come on. Was he like Storm's son or something?
I can't remember. I think so.
I think Storm had a kid.
Do they?
Didn't you tell me that?
Yeah.
They do?
I think so.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, because they both control lightning. I think that's supposed to be what they're going for there. It's like
So is
they're
it-
attracted to the fact that they can both control lightning.
That sounds like a stupid reason
Apparently
to
it's a
date.
thing.
Sounds like a very dumb reason to date.
I hope it's not the reason. I mean, from like an artistic standpoint, it probably is the reason. But in universe, you know, I would hope not.
Hulk love Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman strong like Hulk. Hulk make babies with Wonder Woman.
I'm so sorry.
That took a serious hard left turn.
Hulk split from wife. Abandoned baby.
Right.
Just angry. Is angry like son who's like green and like
All
an
the time.
an Amazonian.
Shield's green all the time, right? Shield's green all the time, right?
I thought so.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
How does what work?
I mean, like,
I think she has more. I think she's just more sane.
yeah, I you're right. But like, he just walks around as She-Hulk all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wear universal clothes and
No one cares.
No one cares.
told you she got it on with
Have a
Juggernaut.
family.
She got him with Juggernaut.
You know that?
I mean, she's.
Then they broke the
she is
bed.
a She-Hulk. I think he's making a joke.
No, they really did break the bed. I'm being so serious. Like I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh my god.
Wolverine, you want some of this? I don't want your sloppy seconds. That's what he tells her. I don't want Juggernaut sloppy
Wolverine's
seconds.
so cool. To be fair, I know who it is. But anyone whose favorite X-Men isn't Wolverine is wrong.
Mine-
Everybody likes him. I'm just different.
No, yeah.
I mean, he's cool.
I'm
He's cool.
messing-
I know. He's cool. He is cool with it. He's cool.
Yeah. Everyone's cool.
I can smell him.
And Wolverine was in Ultimate Spider-Man the game, and it was so fun. It's such a fun mission.
Is your
Spider-Man
favorite
the
X-Men
Bar.
Morph?
No.
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 He was.
His laugh is hilarious.
He was my favorite X-Men. He was my favorite X-Men. Iceman.
Tell him.
Iceman.
That's Landfills.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tell him.
No. I'm gonna guess. Is it Banshee?
No.
Dang. I thought I was gonna
You
get it
get
that
3
way.
more tries, I'll just tell you.
I'm surprised he doesn't know. You probably talk about him a lot, don't you?
Do you? You don't. You don't talk about. You don't friend.
Give him a hint. About like don't like tell him his actual name, but like talk about the movie.
By the way, that's Chris Turner.
Who? Who's Chris Turner?
From SMCA?
Yes, I've actually seen that before.
Is that Mr.
Yeah, Chris Turner. No, I'll cut this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut this out.
What the heck is this?
Yeah.
I'll cut this out later.
We'll talk. Yeah.
I'll talk about it later. Yeah. I'll cut it out later.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I thought about something that was...
What were we talking about again?
My favorite X-Men. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you? Because I'm just off...
No, I'm gonna get this.
All right.
He was gonna get a movie, and he didn't get the movie.
Yeah, he
was
was
never gonna get the movie.
He's still getting that movie.
Oh,
He's not getting
you
this.
have mentioned him before. It's Gambit.
Why didn't you do the JoJo pose? Like,
Again.
I forgot because you mentioned Gambit before. I can't believe I didn't catch on to that.
All the time. Always talking like Gambit.
Yeah.
It's like, he wants like a credit card. Cards.
Yeah, share.
Bon ami, So like, when the Gambit gets like credit cards, does he just
boil them up when he's done with them?
Yeah.
Probably. I'd hope so. I mean, like, it's perfect power.
Because he can put his energy into anything and throw it as an explosive, right?
Yep.
Why do you choose cards?
I think because it's more like. Yeah, it would be like not easy. Yeah, cool. I was thinking.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy to throw a card straight.
It's cool.
Like
he can just do it. Like, he can make it a baseball and probably be much more effective. What the heck?
You want to see a card trick?
Does he he likes gambling? I assume, right?
I believe so.
Or like at least he likes poker.
He used to be an assassin.
What?
He used to be an assassin.
I figured.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
He was born in a hospital, and the assassin guild just like stole him from the hospital.
Dag. Dag. Oh, here's a baby right here.
How much time we got?
We are well past an hour, but the thing is, we we spent so much time talking to our guests. It's been fun.
Yeah, very fun.
Very fun. But
Rogue and Cyclops.
I just been talking.
Rogue and Cyclops.
Yeah. Now, I must say this though. It is I got a lot of stuff done when you guys were just talking about like JoJo.
We didn't say anything about JoJo.
I thought you talked a little bit about it. Like, we talked about like me being excited for the next coming parts and stuff.
Oh, okay. It was okay. I mean, like 2
But
minutes.
it was mainly Spider-Man, Berserk, and
I got a lot of stuff.
we talked about SMT actually.
Yeah, we nerded out.
I can't believe we
nerded
about
out pretty hard.
Like, the only thing missing from my inner circle of fiction is Fate.
Man, he's a giant Fate fan, by the way, guys.
Yeah, I like Fate a little too much. I think I said the same thing about Berserk. I own a lot of Fate merchandise. I went to Comic-Con. Oh, I didn't talk about this. Sorry, are we running out of time?
No, you're good.
I went to Comic-Con, Baltimore, Comic-Con. He knows. It's fun. It's actually really fun.
How much did it cost?
$35 on a Saturday.
Don't you dare say you
we were gonna it was like a last minute suggestion, but we got there. It was me and Josh, and we met Jamar and a couple of his friends. We got there and we're like, darn it, we should have asked Keontae if he wanted to come.
No, because this idiot right here, Keontae, let's go see wrestling in Baltimore. Tickets are $45. That's too steep for me, Steve.
Well, I think it's kind of worth $35. It's $10 difference. And it was very fun. I spent a lot of money.
Y'all make it seem like I just get paid like Daddy more bucks.
This is the cheapest wrestling event you can go to. You can't go to the E then. Not at Fairfax then.
I can't. I don't got money like that. Unless I start I'm not doing that, Steve. Unless I start like slinging dope or something.
Oh, I own a trailer. The Haunting of Hill House, that good Netflix show that was coming.
Oh yeah.
I thought it dropped like today, October 12th.
I haven't actually seen. No, I gotta get it again.
Overwatch it.
I've only seen that. Like, I've never actually seen the trailer or anything about it. I've only heard it like on Spotify ads and stuff like that. So I don't know what it looks like. I just know it sounds kind of cool. I want to see. I keep forgetting the name of this movie. Bad Times at the El Royale. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, I've heard of
I want
that.
to see that. I also need to see Venom so I can rag on it.
I'm sorry, I just love that song.
I don't even have any idea what song you're trying to sing.
It's the X-Men.
From the 90s.
Oh. What's the best Spider-Man theme song?
I gotta disagree with his, because come on now.
My favorite.
Watch me something that we not even.
No.
The 60s one?
Although I love that song. I
pretty
love that song. It is
good.
Narmy. But, I mean, you can't go wrong with the 90s one.
Spectacular Spider-Man.
I like that song, too.
It's a very good song.
I like that song.
Spectacular. I mean, I like the 90s too, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's like nostalgic.
The 90s song is basically just a remix of the 60s one anyway. I didn't even notice that until like years later.
Yeah, you really don't think about it.
No.
And then when you do think about it, it's like, oh, I'll never be able to hear it any other way.
Yeah. Like Spider-Man does whatever Spider can. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's there.
And so it's done by some famous guitarist, isn't it? Is it
The 90s one?
Yeah.
Dude from Aerosmith.
Aerosmith, okay.
It's like, he shreds that guitar.
Yeah, man, he puts that guitar on that paper shredder and it lights out. He's like, dang.
That's how they make music, man.
Exactly. Just put your instruments in a shredder. That's why, that's where the term came from.
But my favorite Spider-Man cartoon.
It's probably just the 90s one.
No?
Spectacular Spider-Man is also a good show.
It's really good. It's really good.
I don't know if it's my favorite. I don't really know.
But my favorite, I'm going to get some flack from this
I
one.
can't wait for you to say the
It's
one
gonna
thing
be
you're going to
something
say.
dumb.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Son of a...
Sorry,
You love Drake Bell, right?
You know what? That is I know people do not like that show, or they don't think it's good.
It's weird because Deadpool's in it.
Yeah.
It's just really weird having Deadpool on Disney.
Well, also it's because they basically have Peter acting like Deadpool anyway in that show, because he's just breaking the
Seems
fourth
it'd
wall.
he breaks the fourth wall. That's what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like have you ever seen Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
Okay. You know when Zach Morris does the thing where he stops time and looks to the audience?
Oh no.
He does
Are you
that.
serious?
He does
And that's your
that.
favorite Spider-Man cartoon? Really?
You know what? I just really like the humor.
I've only
There's
seen a
some-
couple episodes and I actually haven't. I didn't hate it. The fourth wall breaking thing is very strange though.
It was very strange. I got used to it.
Sounds like it would kind of break the deal.
It
Especially with Deadpool already in the show.
because what happened is they had a thing where in the episode where he came in, Peter does the whole time stop thing. He talks to the audience, and Deadpool comes in and says, "Hey, how's it going?" And then Peter's like, "Hey, this is my thing." He's like, "Not anymore."
What?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
So no, they do the whole Spider-Man Deadpool rivalry pretty good in that show. I like it. He's only there for an episode.
The Spider-Man Deadpool comic,
Yeah.
I was reading that for a little bit. I didn't finish it. And it was a fun time.
I love Spider-Man and Deadpool together.
Yeah, surprisingly, they're somewhat alike. In they're always quips,
Yeah.
cracking jokes.
And they both deal with crippling depression.
Yeah, and I was gonna say different ways, but not really. They do it through humor.
Yeah, they deal with their
Deadpool also deals with it through murder and something else probably.
I mean, because
Stealing Thanos' girl, he cucked Thanos.
for those who don't read comics and are probably just into the MCU.
Oh yeah, they're probably Thanos' girl.
Oh, it's so great.
You talking about death?
Yes. Deadpool in the comics is in love with death because he wanted to die. He hated himself. Mm-hmm. Literally the personification of death falls for him. But here's the problem. Thanos loves death. And he had been trying to oppress her even since Infinity War in the 90s.
Isn't that part of the reason why he's doing this whole thing too?
Yeah.
Like,
In the comics, he just did. And in the comics, the reasoning for Infinity War was just because he wanted to impress Death in getting her pants. So so Thanos gets so mad that Deadpool has cucked him that he curses Deadpool with immortality.
Oh my god.
Like,
I think that's like one of the most funniest things that Thanos can't even get the girl he wants.
he's so pissed off at
Shooting
you.
pretty high, I guess.
Oh,
One's for death.
I'm not gonna lie to you. In some iterations, they make it look really good, and it's kind of crazy.
Oh, okay. So he can get mad at me about Zed, but I can't get mad at you about liking death.
I mean, have you seen her? In the words of
Some, I guess.
In the words of that one group from the 70s, have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her?
Bring it up. Pull it up.
I'm gonna pull it up. Now they better give me the good looking version, not the weird
You're going to
looking
Google
version.
Images. They got them all.
Okay, so this isn't the best iteration of her.
Yeah, it's hot.
I mean, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
I love the eye holes.
what do you think, Steve? Hey, how would you rate her?
A -4.
Why, Steve? She has the body.
Yeah. Since when do you rate about face?
Yeah, come on.
I care about faces.
I see nothing wrong with her, Steve.
Of course you don't.
I feel like you're judging her harshly.
Hi, Ellie in the morning.
Okay, I'll be honest. The one from the Deadpool game looks,
Which I still have to get.
looks better.
It's not a very good game.
It's like $20 though, so it's not really,
Yeah, I mean, screw it, go for it.
All right. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah, why not?
There you go. She's beautiful. She's bold, but she's beautiful.
She's bold and brash.
Yeah, she's
like bold and trash.
Why is your brightness so low?
Because I don't like wasting battery.
Oh.
I feel like I need to explain this to people. My mom was always like, "Don't turn the thing so low." But then she'd be the next person to ask, "Why was my battery going down so fast?" Learn to use technology.
Right?
We live in a technological world.
You have not downloaded Friday the 13th yet. I'm so ashamed of you.
I will.
Me and Brian have a fun time doing that.
I will
It's
download.
it's actually a fun game.
I will download it.
I like the, all the games like that, really.
So what happened last night with the car, Brian?
Oh, right. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing in that game yet. I actually have no idea. Like, I'm starting to learn a bit, but I'm not very good.
Tell us.
So we're playing a game. I don't remember how long this game went. One of our games the other day went to the time limit, and I won by timing out Jason.
Didn't I sacrifice myself for you?
Yeah, he did that. He's got a savior complex going on. But anyways, we get the car all set, the four-seat car.
And I'm driving.
He's like, I'll drive, Brian, get in. So we all get in. I'm in the back seat. So he's driving. He's like, Brian, tell me where to go. I'm like, all right, here we go. You gotta take a left at this road. I guess the next road. I'm like, take another left. And as he freaking turns, he's in the corner. Jason just pops up right there and stops the car with his machete.
What did he do? Like stab it into the engine?
Yes. He just like stopped to go doom. And then
How does that work?
I don't know.
How did the car not blow up in his face?
How to get in front of the car? I don't know.
Teleport.
Because Jason's a mythical creature now.
But then, anyways, he died because he's like I said, he has a savior complex thing going on.
The sacrifice myself.
Everyone else got away. I think everyone else got away.
Yeah.
Everyone else
Oh, they died.
Oh, and then I got to play Jason the game after that, I think. And I was doing good, actually. It took me a little bit because I had no idea what I was doing.
Okay.
But, I killed 2 people.
All right.
I was
Didn't
about
you tell
to
me you
kill
was
the
Jason
third.
at first?
Yeah, I did. But then I got to the 3rd guy, and as I was killing him, the game just like lost connection.
You got mad XP.
I was so upset. I was having fun.
How much XP would you have gotten?
I don't know.
He would have leveled it up.
I'm not that high of a level. I think I'm level 5. And where did they go to?
Since they updated all that stuff and put DLC, I think it's Oh, I think it's like 120.
So yeah.
but you get most of the. You get like the.
Yeah, most of the stuff with
After like I think about 50.
It's a fun game. It is a fun game. I'm kind of upset I haven't got it until now.
Oh, so it's free now.
I mean, yeah. But everyone else is like, it's like you wait till.
I plugged it last year.
Wait till he did. He pre-ordered it. Like did it have a Kickstarter?
Mm-hmm.
Did you Kickstart it?
Yep, I sure did.
It did?
Yep.
You put money to it?
Yep.
You love Friday the 13th, don't you?
I love Friday the 13th. I'm surprised I didn't do it. I mean, why didn't I do it? I don't know.
I think you were like, you wait till it actually, happens.
Yeah, I was actually like not
You were
sure if it was
skeptical.
gonna happen.
Even though they said they give you money back if it didn't happen.
Yeah, but
It got shaky
there's
a
a
couple
lot of yeah, I did. I remember. Whereas like they didn't know if it was gonna come out or something like that. But a lot of the people that they're like, oh, we'll give you money if it doesn't come out. They just take the money and run. I mean, what are you gonna do? You give them the money.
I gotta give Gun Media their props though, because when it came out, it was like people were like, where's my physical copy at? RELAX.
Oh, Aaron.
Relax. You can play it digital. We're working on the physical copies. We got John Lude.
It's also kind of cool that they gave you a digital and a physical version. It's like you have owning two versions of the game.
Yep.
You could sell one.
Well, see, they said once the physical came out, it was like you gotta get rid of your digital because it's not gonna work.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Why not just sell the physical copy?
Well, I actually wanted a physical copy,
Oh,
so
it's pretty gross.
But I played Dead by Daylight before I played Friday the 13th.
Which one do you think is better?
Very fun game. Which I think is better? I don't know.
I know they're similar.
Yeah, they're similar, but I think I like the games for different reasons.
Okay.
why are you talking like that the whole time? You're just talking like, oh no,
What am I
you
talking
got
like?
you got this like just like low, yeah, bro, the Brian Dwyer show. It's 5 o'clock while you're driving home, saying that smooth jazz.
I got a cup of coffee in one hand. Throw my sweater on.
Piece of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
They tore me up this morning.
Oh God.
We have a dairy problem now.
I had to stop at McDonald's on the way to work. I got what do I get?
Don't say it.
Sausage, egg and cheese, and bagel.
He's in love with that now.
The bagel's good.
You're very svelte though, very skinny. So I mean,
No, I hate bagels.
What you?
Why?
I'm gonna kiss you.
You're gonna kiss me. What? Oh, what? Ram, are you hearing this? Defend your boy.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Wait, this joke doesn't translate. No, wait.
I can explain. He's trying to keep it PG, right?
Wait a second.
Yes, there you go.
This man just insulted your bagels, and you want to kiss him for it.
Yeah, but like in like an antagonistic way.
There is, that's, you know what? Never mind.
I'm gonna kiss you.
So hard.
Sure it does.
Where are you?
So here's a question. This Halloween movie, this isn't a reboot or anything.
It is a sequel to the first one, so it ignores all the others.
Ignores every other between,
Are you familiar with Godzilla movies at all?
more or less.
You know how like a lot of them are just like they're sequels to the '54 original, and they ignore all the other ones.
Oh,
It's just like that.
Okay. So we're pulling a Toho.
Yes, actually, it's exactly what they're doing.
Halloween.
Which is fine. If it's the best way to tell a story, go for it. I hope that movie's good. I think it is. I haven't heard a bad thing about it actually.
Because the commercials are like Jamie Lee Curtis. I've been waiting for 40 years for this.
Oh yeah. What movie did
Just
she?
want to skip H2O, huh?
Well, I mean, sure. Yeah. Let's do that.
Busta Rhymes character never
It's
exists.
a fun movie to watch, but it's not good.
Have fun, dead man.
Which movie? Who would you rather go to the hood? Jason, Freddy, the Leprechaun,
Easy. This is easy actually.
or
Go on.
Michael?
No, I was about to say Jason. Freddy.
Freddy.
You took my answer.
I mean, he would like the Leprechaun is lame.
Yes, I hate these movies.
But he went to the hood though.
Who cares?
He did. It's just not a good movie. But Freddy Krueger it'd be fun.
You just reminded me of something.
Definitely. Oh yeah.
Oh no, not that.
That?
The other one that I don't like.
I don't know which one I'm don't you like?
When the guy has like he has like the hearing aid.
Yeah.
And he like the thing is like in his ear.
Hmm?
It looks so nasty.
Huh?
Which movie is it from?
The same movie.
The same one.
I think this with the blood vessels. I think.
I can't remember which one that is. There's a lot of them. I don't know the movie you're talking about. Which one?
I don't remember the exact movie. I just know to look it up a certain way. I'm not looking it up. It is disgusting. It'll make me itch for like 20 minutes.
Wait, what franchise is this a part of?
Nightmare on Elm
Your
Street.
mama's.
Oh yeah, I've seen her movies. They do frighten me.
But yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street. Which is, I don't know, might be my favorite slasher. I don't know. I like Friday the 13th a lot.
It's definitely the most creative slasher.
Yeah, meaning, you know, because of dreams and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Who would you rather go into space? Jason, Freddy, Leopard. Sorry, Michael.
Why isn't Chucky on any of this? I'm kind of insulted.
Okay, fine. Or Chucky.
Chucky.
Jason X is a good movie. Fight me. Have you seen it?
Yes.
It's fun to watch.
I hate when AMC shows it on TV.
I love that movie. I love it, and I know it's not even that good, but I love it. When he takes the girl and he like puts her into the oh my gosh, why can't I think of what it's called? Liquid nitrogen. He puts her head in the liquid nitrogen, pulls it out, and smashes it. Oh, that movie is amazing. And then he goes all super soldier with the nanobots towards the end, and then there's a lot to talk about in this movie. When he
Ew.
it's like not the real Camp Crystal Lake, but it's like a you know, like a hologram or whatever.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's in there, and like it's like a very stereotypical thing where it's like the topless girls are like, "Oh, Jason, kill us before we have premarital sex." He puts one of them in the sleeping bag and started beating the other one with her.
Would you eat barbecue chicken? Hold on.
We're talking about Friday the 13th, and he's talking about chicken.
Would you eat shredded barbecue chicken over grits?
Yeah.
Probably.
I totally would.
I'm not a big fan of grits, but shredded.
That
barbecue
sounds
chicken's
so southern.
Well, cornbread chicken bake.
What is chicken bake?
Your face.
Oh, that makes sense.
What angel hair with chicken and cherries?
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
What about
Sweet stuff with chicken is pretty good. Or it can be. It depends on how you make it.
that's in the game?
What's in the game?
Jason
X?
No. The I think he is
It better be.
the tent kill.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you gotta unlock it.
Wait, is it a tent kill? It's in a sleeping bag.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Sit back kill. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You just slam him down on the ground in the sleeping bag? Oh my lord. Okay.
It's a very fun kill. Friday the 13th has the best kills. Oh wait, no, sorry. Second best kills behind Nightmare on Elm Street.
Where are you?
Jason's a very creative guy.
Wait, oh yeah. Okay.
Very creative.
In the bushes. Ooh, I'm gonna get him tonight.
Kill for mother.
All right. Who would you say has the best backstory out of the slashers?
Who's been the best back?
No.
Best back? the best backstory.
Obviously, Jason has the best back though. He's probably shredded.
Probably. He's definitely like fit.
Yeah.
He can.
Him and Michael like a pose down.
The best backstory? Are any of them particularly good? I mean,
Freddy's is kind of.
I mean, the reboot Freddy's was gonna be pretty cool because I mean we all know like, what he's like accused of being, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can say it. I mean,
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
accuse him
Say
of
it.
being like a child molester.
Yeah.
But like the reboot is all like, he might not have been. And that's like really cool. Like, it's like he might have been innocent and they burned him alive and that's why he's like, evil now.
Yeah.
But then the reboot 10 minutes later is like, oh no, he was. and it's like, okay, all right.
Oh no, I totally did it, guys. It's okay.
So I mean, I don't know. None of them are like really like particularly like amazing.
I mean, Jason
is,
It's
I was
sad.
gonna go with his probably, yeah, because he's like the most,
He's sympathetic.
yeah.
They bullied him, drowned
And he's a
him.
mama's boy.
Yeah.
Is he promiscuous?
No, not at all.
What does that even mean?
Though the ending of the first Friday the 13th is probably like my favorite ending out of all the slashers.
Well, I'll ask this question then: who had the best first movie?
Oh, hold on. You gotta ask this question because every time you talk about the first movie of Friday the 13th, do you mean Friday the 13th 1 or the first movie where Jason is the killer?
Okay, let's. Oh, that is true. Daggone it. Let's go. Jason 2 or Friday 13th 2.
Yeah, okay. I get
with Jason.
All right. So the best first movie where they're the killer.
Chucky's in this, right?
Mm-hmm. All the slashers. Chucky. You.
Oh wait, does Scream count? Because if so, Scream probably.
God, I don't
What, you
like
do, Ghostface?
Scream like that.
Yeah, Ghostface.
He went to a party's Ghostface. I got the pic. I don't have the picture on my phone anymore.
The Scream movie, Scream 1 is very good, but if that one doesn't count,
Because that's almost like a parody almost. Like
yeah.
a satire.
Yeah, but it's still a slasher.
Oh, it is.
And I guess it doesn't really count as like one like
Picture.
it doesn't count as like a founding one.
I don't have
So,
the picture anymore.
I don't know. Best first movie. Because when I think of Friday the 13th 2, I don't think it stands out too much. I think my favorite one is the 3, where he gets the hockey mask finally.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Gosh, she was so beautiful.
What is that?
Me and Miss America.
Oh.
Steve, I don't know. Which one's your favorite?
I'm gonna be biased here.
Child's Play 1 is a good movie.
I was gonna say Child's Play. That's like my favorite. Like,
Miss America's very black.
Anyway,
I have not given my answer to this one.
see, I'm torn because I love Halloween and I love Child's
Oh
Play.
my goodness. Sorry, it's not a no contest. Halloween 1.
Halloween 1.
Yeah, I mean, Child's Play. I think,
I'm so
to me, is
sorry
behind
that they
that.
had to sit here and wait for me to just immediately be like Halloween 1.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about Halloween.
Child's Play is right behind that for me.
I'm gonna be honest. I really love Child's Play.
You like horror movies?
I've seen them. When I was younger, I never liked them because I guess
I was too.
I guess I scared easily. But over time, as I grew up,
No, I mean he's right. That's exactly how I was. And then like some random age, I was all like, scary movies are amazing.
because I think my first scary movie, I don't know, is this even a scary movie? But
The Nun?
No, it was Freddy vs. Jason. That was my first scary movie.
Oh gosh, that movie has a bad dialogue too.
It does. It's very corny. It's very dumb. But the novelty of Freddy fighting Jason was very nice.
Yeah, no, the ending fight is pretty good. It's just everything else. Or like when Jason is like terrorizing the party in the cornfield, which is strange that they're having a party in a cornfield.
Yeah,
But
it's kind of strange.
White
pretty good
people.
scene.
White people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've gone
White
over.
people.
Yeah,
Like,
we have.
Who else would have a party in a cornfield? It's nice.
I would.
Would you?
With Brian there.
But that doesn't count.
Brian was probably the one who planned the party.
No, I'm saying I'm not the one that planned the party. That does not count.
So we're gonna have it in the cornfield, Steve. Would it be corn on the cob though? Steve, we're in a cornfield.
You
What do
can make your own.
Would be popcorn.
think? Bog ball, macaroni town.
By the way, this part 3 might be his own episode. Actually,
Might be his own episode.
because this thing's going off.
Might as well.
I might just do that
Drop it special.
Drama special.
because this is the longest one we've ever had, and which I don't even care because
Hour and 28 minutes.
we're having fun with this
How long are
conversation.
you normally?
Like an hour.
Yeah, we normally try and not pass an hour.
Until he gets on, ranting about Carson.
Hey, I don't talk about Carson that long.
Yeah, it depends on what's going on.
I mean, if Carson, now if the Eagles go like
I thought it's The Predator.
That's right, you haven't.
I heard it's not very good.
It was
Very
terrible.
sad.
it's very sad.
Wait, you saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it this morning. Oh, I didn't see it. I was here this morning.
I'm about to say, would you
I was
see
about
it?
to be actually a little upset. I was like, you.
We can still go see it together. I don't care.
I want to see it.
Matter of fact, we can go to Tuesday. I don't know what that drive though. Well, I don't want to make that drive.
Can I ask y'all this question?
Yeah,
I might make that drive. Depends on what's
I'm
going
gonna
on.
ask y'all this
Love
question.
being asked questions.
What Al Goldie?
What would you rather be chased by, the alien or the predator?
Neither. What kind of
question is
But
this?
like, if you had to, if you were in a position where one was chasing
Can
you,
you give me a scenario? Like where am I?
okay, let's put it like this: you are driving home from school or work or wherever.
Actually, I don't even. Oh, I'm driving?
So like McDonald's.
Yeah,
If I'm driving, then I'd rather be chased by the xenomorph, the alien. Because, I mean, I'm driving. they're fast, but they're not car fast.
But like you get home. I'm not doing scenario. You get home. No one's at home with you. It's just you alone.
Right.
And you hear like some knocking upstairs. You don't know what it is.
Do I have any prior knowledge about what they are?
No.
And I was gonna say if I know what they are, then the alien still because I just wouldn't have a weapon in my hand because predator.
And then so you pick up the nearest you're
Make it airtight.
My guinea pig.
Pig, your guinea
It's
pig.
not a weapon.
Well, he's my good luck
Sorry,
charm.
filthy Frank.
I'm gonna put him in his carrying thing and take him with me.
Thing that means sock.
Come on, Bryce, let's go.
Beat down the
Oh, I'm not. He's gonna be my Scooby Doo.
You're Scooby-Doo.
Very hard question.
And you go up upstairs, and all you hear is all you hear is doo doo doo. And something knocked over.
Granddad.
All you see is Steve's granddad being held by one of these monsters.
Oh, so long, cuz.
You lived long enough.
Broke inside my drawers. Take out a Will Smith picture. I'm sorry, book.
Who of which of those two would you rather have in your house? That you would rather face
Is the
off
predator understanding? Why do you want to hunt me?
They're more understanding than you can possibly like convince a predator not to kill you.
Look, Mr. Predator.
Well, because they're like.
I know they're sentient, but it's like
I got the perfect guy for
you. You wouldn't get the whole they won't attack if you don't have a weapon. Obviously, you wouldn't know that. But I mean, an alien's like sole purpose is to kill.
oh. So
Predators are just killing for fun. So it's like put it this way: what if would you rather be chased by a serial killer or like a rabid animal? There's a chance, albeit very small, that you can convince a serial killer not to kill you. Good luck fending off that cheetah.
Hey, Mr. Serial Killer, look. I know you want to kill me. There's a guy I know who lives in Brandywine.
Hold up.
His name is blah, 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 blah. Deontay. Go there. He's home by himself all day. Have fun with him.
Mr. Dahmer, please, wait a second.
Chill. Is he dead?
You might want to eat me.
Mr. Gacy, I promise you, it's okay.
So to answer your question, neither. I still don't have an answer to this.
Well, how about this?
Very-
How about this one? Who would you rather, which movie would you rather be a part of? Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street?
Would I rather be a part of?
Mm-hmm.
Friday the 13th.
Really?
I just gotta not have sex, and that's not happening anytime soon. So.
Oh, Brian.
Can I be different?
I mean, they always die. It's always the naked teenager that dies in Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Find the hot dog.
I mean, obviously not everyone, but most of them.
That's nasty.
All right, Steve, be different. What do you want?
The only other option.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at Ben Roethlisberger. You said.
He said Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. Which would you rather be a part of?
There's no
I
plan
said-
Z.
I said Friday the 13th.
I mean, okay, pick one of those two first, and then I'll ask for your plan.
Okay. I say Friday 13 too, because maybe on Elm
You
Street.
gotta stay up.
Yeah, and I'm gonna fall asleep. Right, Brian.
Yeah, he always falls asleep, man. It's like, Steve, you having a great time? Yeah, Brian, I'm having a great time. It's amazing. I'm so hyper. I'm ready to do stuff. Let's go take a run.
You almost did something else.
I look over and I look back and it's like,
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm calling him home.
Sounds like Mike.
Well, Mike is worse.
yeah, he's the step under.
Mike will fall asleep while he's driving.
Oh,
I'm
God.
serious. I witnessed that.
What? It's like that episode of The Office where the other Michael, Michael Scott, has the glasses on, he's driving, sunglasses, and then he's like, oh God, I just fell asleep a little bit. Dwight's like, what? He's like, yeah, these glasses are so dark.
All right, what would your plan C then, Steve?
Child's play.
Really?
Yes.
I think that's fair. I don't think I'd let him kill me at all. He's a doll.
Yeah.
He's a killer doll.
But he's still a doll.
Yeah. That you can kill,
I feel like,
but he'll come back.
I mean, I'm generalizing a bit here, and obviously it wouldn't work that. I'm gonna just put him in a box. Tape the box up.
I'm
He's
not
still
as
a
box,
doll.
you stupid.
I guess it's also, if you're the one who he's trying to switch bodies with, then he wouldn't kill you.
I beg of you.
Then he wouldn't kill you.
Yeah, you just put me in a doll body, which sounds worse than dying.
Ooh, put in a toy box the rest of your life.
Oh gosh, no wonder he's so angry.
Yeah. Then again, he should have went to jail. He should have went to jail.
Yeah.
Also, how does a criminal know voodoo?
They hand wave it away. They explain it somehow. He knew someone from New Orleans, right?
Yeah,
Oh, was I right?
yeah, the black guy. He's a black. What? He's from New Orleans. Well, he knew voodoo, and he taught him. Yeah.
Anyone that knows voodoo is from New Orleans. We all know this. That's why I said it.
Or Haiti.
Yeah. So then the guy taught him. You know. So.
Oh, okay. Would you learn voodoo?
No.
But I mean, why? Why would I want to?
I mean, come on, imagine it. Somebody at your job makes you upset.
Give me the power, I beg of you.
I don't know what you switch your bodies with them. But imagine if I knew voodoo.
That's scary.
And I switched bodies with you, Steve. And I took your body out.
I don't want your life.
And you,
I don't want your life. I'm sorry.
I switched bodies with you, Steve.
Oh no, I'll be the slave in this house. I'll be doing Cincy stuff and
going to college, not being swole.
Not being.
oh no, I gotta clean the house like 5 times a day.
And guess what?
Eat bourbon chicken, eat 4 nuggets at a time. 'Cause I gotta preserve it.
Chicken, that sounds good.
But guess what, though, Steve? I go around CSM, going impressing the girls with my muscles.
I don't like where this is going.
I'd be like, and then, you know what, though, Steve? I'll bring your body back.
After it's been like beat up because somebody got into a fight you couldn't handle and I got a broken nose.
And I would have assumed that, like, I could fight somebody with your muscles.
What am I, a superhero or something?
Yeah.
Why are you taking your phone like that? You had it. You were like this. Like do you hold your phone like that? Like this. You had it like this. Do you hold your phone like that?
I don't know how what.
You had it like that. It makes it look very uncomfortable.
You make me uncomfortable.
I do?
A little bit.
I hate everything about you.
There's a funny story behind that. I don't even know. Was it on YouTube when that song was playing? When you were at my house? I don't know. The song came on, right?
It was
and I get into that song a lot. Whenever the song comes on, you know how it goes. It's like, what is it? Right before the chorus where the drums play, it's like doom, doom, doom. Like I was like jumping up and down, and when the drums played on my bed, I was like doom, doom, doom. Every time. It's a very fun song to dance around to.
You dance to that song?
Well, I mean,
But it sounds so angry.
It was more like, yeah, no, that was the point.
But
That was the point.
what do you do? Oh, I don't know.
You just kind of like hop around. I don't know.
Oh,
You just like think about it. Dancing is weird. How do people dance to like rap?
you don't dance to rap.
But some people do.
I mean, G's don't dance. They just pull their pants
You
and do the rock
dances.
away. Now lean back. Now lean back.
Just
Now lean.
Steve.
Come on,
Oh, which slasher would you want to be friends with?
Jason.
Jason?
Jason.
Why?
Wait, hold on. We're friends, but are they like gonna try to kill me later, or we cool? Like cooler than Cool Whip?
I mean, they're still homicidal individuals. If you make them mad, they might kill you.
But
you're
be cool
friends.
though.
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason.
Like, is he like he's gonna protect me too? Like if I come a distance?
From a distance.
Like he's walking
No,
from a
like you're
distance.
gonna walk down the street and shop together.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
I still say Jason.
Chucky will be funny. He would be funny.
He would.
But
Isn't he like a
Michael,
rapist?
I thought I'd get a bunch of girls with Michael.
How?
What? He is like the poster child of stalking. That's all he does is stalk.
He would drag the girl to your
He's
house.
in Dead by Daylight. In his every killer has an ability. His ability is to stalk.
Think about it like this. It's a girl I like, right? It's a girl I like.
Oh, jeez.
I'm telling about the girl I like, right? And so, he has the idea, you know what? I'm going to help Steve out. So he stalks the girl. And, found out he has a boyfriend. It's a boyfriend in the picture.
He's gonna kill him for
Takes him out for him. Comes back. Blake Knight, where'd you go? Doesn't say anything. Just sits down in a chair and just
Picks up the PS4 controller and just plays some Madden.
Put some 2K. Then he'll make me mad because I'll pick the Lakers, he'll pick the Warriors.
God.
Michael, get out.
Michael, get out. He'd freaking look at you and be like, what?
No, you know, it'd be you know, he probably knows how to celebrate Halloween really well.
I told you about this story, right? But the guy whose house I used to go trick-or-treating at in this rich area,
Oh yeah.
dressed up as Michael Myers.
Sitting.
Yeah, and will sit like on a bench with the candy bucket sitting right there. And he'll just. And I used to be so scared to get the candy. My dad would get it for me because he wouldn't move.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like fun. I should do that.
I thought the cops would get called.
It's Halloween. Okay, maybe.
It was good.
Because that could be like the old man who puts like razors in your candy or something.
Razors in your candy. Oh god.
That's a thing.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Who slasher would you be friends with?
Friends with? Well, my first answer was gonna be Freddy Krueger, and I thought of the molestation part, and I was like, definitely not.
He would. I feel like Freddy would go in your dreams to screw around with you.
He seems like, you know, he's like, if he was a normal individual, he seems like he would be the guy who's always cracking jokes around you. A little, maybe his you know, humor's a little racy. You might not be able to like say it around like everyone else.
Scary Terry?
It's funny. Scary Terry, sure. I think I would just go with probably Jason. I don't know.
He'd be
like I said, he's very sympathetic.
Yes.
You know, he's a good boy who just
wants.
wants to, you know, he just wants to protect his mother.
Yeah.
You know, if you were friends with Chucky, you had to do a bunch of stuff for him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
He'd
gotta
be
pick
like,
him up.
hey, can you get that from the top shelf?
Yeah, I want some cereal.
Hey, can you even eat?
Oh, you gotta feed him too.
There's nowhere for the food to go. That's what I was talking about.
Wait, how's he hold a knife then?
Does he use the bathroom?
He can't.
Yeah,
Wait, he peed on someone.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
No.
That's not even thinking about it. He's not even thinking about it.
Also, like, hey, pal, I see your friend over there. He's very, very buff.
Give me his body.
Chucky.
You can't have that body. I'm your friend to the end.
Oh.
He also seems like he would be a terrible roommate. Like he'd like bring girls home all the time.
Yeah.
He's a doll, but somehow.
Well, he might have his wife. He might have his
That's what
wife.
I'm talking about.
Oh.
They having that weird doll thing going on.
Oh.
The child.
Chucky, keep it down. Shut up, Steve. You like that, Tiffany?
Would you be friends with Jeepers Creepers?
No. I hate that movie.
Really?
No, that is like I hate it as in like
That movie's
it freaks me out.
messed me up when I was little.
Then I hate it when you stop and you do it and you sing the song.
Get those peepers. You know you know what is a really good horror movie actually?
What?
You know.
The Nun.
Through the window.
I hate
What movie is that?
Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Is that serious?
Oh, I hate that movie.
That movie's good. It's actually good.
I hate that movie.
And
Can you even be friends with any of those people?
No, you
not
cannot.
demons. They're not really like.
They come around
They're
at
not.
night.
They're not like characters really either. You know what I mean?
Just like spirit things, right?
Yeah. Like they just show up to be scary. They don't have like. I think they do. They do get backstories, obviously.
The
because
man who
Annabelle
can't
and
breathe
the nun.
and.
Is that the guy? Is that the one with the red face? I don't know their names.
I don't know all their names.
The first Insidious is really good.
Which one was Parker Crane?
I don't know. I've seen 2. I haven't seen. Is there 3 Insidious or is there 4?
It's 4.
I haven't seen 3 or 4. But I really do like the first one. Partially for the greatest use of that song ever. I'm blanking on the dude's name. What is it? Tiny Tim.
I'm quitting the podcast.
Tiny Tim. I'm sorry. I brought up a bad memory. He
I
hates
hate that movie.
Why?
It scared me as a kid to the point where like
It came out in 2010.
how were we in 2010?
We weren't really kids. I mean, we were kids, but like, you know,
It was still freaky. It was still freaky. Like, I mean, I just don't know. It's just not my thing. Like even to this day, you cannot pay me to watch it. I don't care. My girlfriend's like, which I had went on a date before we see Insidious.
I think it's the date that's bad memories. But I'm kind of like that with like, not The Grudge, but what the movie, what Grudge is based off of, Juwan.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's that bad. anymore. If I were to watch it
Movie made it
now,
funny.
it'd be like meh.
Scary movie made it real funny.
Those movies, I'm not a fan of those movies really.
Playing with the ones with the Wayne Bros in the beginning?
The first one.
I mean, the first one.
And the second one was good
First
too.
one's good.
It's okay. It's not
The
bad.
second one
It's not bad. I don't
is
know.
pretty decent.
He said, son. Son.
But I love the part where it's just
Charlie
like
Sheen is in one, which is so random.
Yeah.
He's like the main character in one, Charlie Sheen.
oh yeah, yeah. He's in
know which one.
3. He's in 3.
How many
Yeah.
are there? 6?
There's
5?
No, it was 4. It was 5.
There's 5.
5, yeah.
Because yeah.
It was 5.
I remember that in the third one it was Charlie Sheen and he had like it was either him or the girl had like a son who like always got hurt.
That was
Yeah,
Charlie Sheen?
That was in 3 because that's when they had the aliens.
I thought that was.
Yeah, he had a finger.
Yeah.
I thought that. Oh, yeah.
And it was like, this is how we say hello. He punched him like in the nuts.
Kind of funny.
He's 0-5 as a starter against the Patriots?
Andrew Luck.
And I picked him to win earlier.
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
He's going to break the mold tonight.
No, he's not.
Deflating them balls again, Tom. Deflating them balls again.
Tonight? They play tonight?
Yeah, Thursday night.
It is Thursday. I was like, dang, I just watched the Patriots game. I was like,
You get to watch him again tonight.
Sunday.
Who would you rather be friends with? Tom Brady or Eli Manning?
You know, as someone who even likes the Patriots, Tom Brady's kind of a douche, I think. So probably Eli Manning.
Eli seems boring.
Does
He
he?
doesn't. He seems like he's like the kind of guy you could laugh at.
Yeah. His faces are hilarious.
Son, when he got sacked, he looked so terrified.
I haven't. Have you guys seen the Peyton Manning forehead thing?
Yes. the giant forehead.
On Reddit, you're starting to use Reddit now. A lot of times there'll be a link that you'll click on, and you'll be like, "Oh boy, I can't wait for this link." And it's just that picture, and then it's like a running joke. It's hilarious.
We good on time, right?
Oh, I mean, at this point, this isn't.
don't-
No, I mean like I don't.
Oh, yeah, we're good on time. We're fine.
Oh, okay, because I don't be sitting here.
6 o'clock.
Deontay, we agreed to. They got a rule about this joint. I don't got dinner for 5 people.
Oh, here's the face. Here's the face. Eli Manning gets sacked. That's the face.
He looked terrified.
I did
man.
not expect that.
I forgot who they were facing. I think it was the Cowboys.
No, it wasn't the Cowboys.
Who was it?
The Jaguars.
Was it?
I thought they fixed this line on the all season.
My man looked like he went through an experience.
All right, I got something for you.
Wait on me.
Emma Roberts or Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Emma Roberts.
Emma Stone is a very beautiful woman.
I mean, they're both beautiful, but I mean,
I mean, yeah, I like Emma Roberts too. I actually liked her in Scream 4, even though that movie's not too great.
just I mean, she's fine.
What else is she in? I know she's in American Horror Story.
Emma Roberts is in.
She's also in Meet the Millers or We're the Millers. I don't know the difference between those two.
We're the Millers.
Don't bite me here.
She's on Nerve. And she did Nerve.
Did you?
She did Scream Queen.
She was in
Oh, Scream.
was she in some Disney Channel Nickelodeon show?
Yes. I forgot what it was called. Oh my lord.
It was really
Unfabulous.
funny. You see what?
Unfabulous. That was the name of
Bryce,
her
I used to
show.
watch that show.
I didn't, but I didn't know she was on it.
Yeah.
It's always weird with like the Disney stars and the Nickelodeon stars, and like obviously they grow up,
Yeah.
and they're like, you know.
Oh, growing up, I really. We got till 10:30 tonight.
What?
We play Friday.
Oh.
The Lakers come on tonight, so you know what that means.
He gets to watch
Oh, I should probably try to
preseason.
go to bed early tonight. Tomorrow's like my first day with like actual patients tomorrow.
So 10 o'clock then.
What do you do, Brian?
Just office work,
Oh, just office work?
Yeah, pretty
Your
much.
secretary?
kind of. I'm a glorified receptionist.
Hello.
Admin tech. That's what I'm gonna call it. I actually don't know what you would give like
What is that tag?
it's just a fancy word. 2 words. I don't know what you would call my job title, really. If I'm honest, I don't know.
How's he looking this?
He looks like LeBron James in a yellow jersey.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you like say, you know what, he was meant for LA?
I mean, he looks like LeBron James in a yellow jersey.
Okay, okay.
LeBron James is meant for a Cavaliers jersey.
No, he is not. He was he was
the
born.
best in Cleveland.
Yes.
Colors.
Listen.
It matched his skin tone.
Listen. He was a Laker fan as a kid.
That's great. I'm not. And that's fine. He can be on the Lakers. I'm not mad.
Good.
But he definitely looks the best in Cavaliers colors.
It fits him.
I hope he never goes back to Cleveland.
He will.
He won't. Oh, he will.
I think he'll go back into his last year.
You think so?
And I'll boo him.
I don't know. At that point, I feel like he should just like stick to where he is.
Yeah, retire as a Laker. Put you in the rafters.
Or he should just go to the Celtics.
You have to have a coach.
just having a world tour of every team.
LeBron's world tour. Hey, DC, I'm coming.
Yes.
He can give a series after he retires.
Yeah, he'll come to DC. I'm suiting up for you guys. Plays one game.
You know what? I think I might retire mid-season.
Yeah. I saw Jordan didn't like it here.
Yeah. Like guaranteed money? Really? Imagine Jordan owned the Wizards.
He did at one point.
Like still like now.
We'd suck.
Yeah, you would, because he's terrible at drafting players.
He's not a.
Weird.
He's very.
The only person he drafted that was good is Kemba Walker. Drafted a guy who can't shoot. I mean, his shot is like, you thought Lonzo's shot was bad. This man's shot is so ugly.
I love how
Look at what?
Marvel does not talk anymore.
Yeah, LeBron told me, hey, I'm coming to LA. Shut up.
That's funny.
Oh, by the way, my cousin who plays in the NBA, he's on the Wizards now.
He is.
His name is Jordan McRae.
Who?
Yeah.
Wait. Practice squad or something?
No.
He's not on a, is he like on a D-League contract where he play like 30 games in a D-League, like 30 games, something like that, in like NBA?
Yes.
Two-way contract.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Look how ugly that shot is.
Oh!
It looks like an unmarked shot.
And they went on Lonzo's shot. That is ugly.
I mean, they're both ugly.
Well, Lonzo fixed his shot, so.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he fixed it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he fixed it. He doesn't. It's not on the side anymore. It's like he gets it. It's
LeBron pulled me aside and said, "You better get the shot right now."
LeBron shot's kind of. I like LeBron shot.
He goes in. That's the. He is. That's the one thing about LeBron is that free throws.
His free throws aren't even bad. What is his like career average? Like 75 or something like that?
Yeah, but it's like I wish he was better.
I mean, yeah, he goes to the line a lot. He should probably get better, but he makes 70%.
And they flack him by Durant shoot better free throws. Durant's the better player.
I don't understand how anyone.
Let's say Durant.
10 years from now, after LeBron retires, I think he will be regarded as the best basketball player ever.
And then they'll just say, "Well, Durant, you were good, but you went to the Warriors."
He is.
Durant
What
pulled
a
the biggest
douche move.
He pulled the biggest heel turn in basketball.
He didn't answer nobody calls either.
He pulled out that chair and slapped Russell in the back.
Which Russell deserved it.
Well.
Frank Reich is a terrible head coach.
Excuse me.
He was instead of punting the ball on 4th down and not putting the Texans in position to win the game, he goes for
I
it.
mean, was it worse than the Seattle Seahawks decision to throw the ball instead of run it?
Here's the thing.
Go ahead and defend your.
Frank Reich has Doug's balls.
What's his last name?
Frank Reich.
Spell it?
R-E-I-C-H. Yes, that kind of Reich. Yes. Yes.
Wow, I didn't expect that. I really didn't. I was hoping I could make the joke and not be right.
Yes. It is that kind of Reich. Because you know what? When the Fourth Reich is coming to... I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Holy crap. I need a drink tonight. I think I'm back.
But you know what, though? He's gonna be a good coach. He's gonna be a good coach.
Went for it on 4th and 4.
Doug would have did the same.
Who?
Doug.
He wouldn't have.
He
wouldn't have.
He would have.
He would have probably succeeded at it, but this man didn't succeed. He's a stupid idiot.
Doug Peterson is the gutsiest coach.
We're made to wear hats. You know that?
Yes, I know.
Are you trying to say about
I
his
look good in the
hairline?
He's
hat.
very good in the hat.
Trying to say about his hairline?
It's probably because of the hats.
Oh.
It's probably because of the hats his hair looks like that.
Hey.
But you look very good in a hat.
Thank you, sir.
You might as well go bald. I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, you know, like
He
you're
will
wearing
go
hats all
bald.
the time.
Steve will go bald.
No, I
Actually.
won't.
Yes, you would. If you went bald, Kept the goat, the beard, and the mustache.
For Spy Kids.
What?
With the dumb people.
I wasn't about to say that.
I'm sorry. You know I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
You know,
what do I look like?
You know,
A wee?
you know. I will say something. I will say it because it's kind of.
Say it.
Oh, well.
Wait, is it about me?
No,
I deserve it.
Well,
Come on.
it's about both of you.
Oh my god.
All right.
You know, I just hope that when we all get older, we're still friends, and my kids become your kids' friends.
They bully them?
No. I'm gonna show up to your birthday party. Oh, it's Mr. Steve. Hi, how are you guys? Hey, Roman. You see that kid right there? Yeah. I can go there.
What? Him with
I'm
the chair?
so confused. I have no idea where he's going with this.
Just know, I don't forget things. I don't forget.
First off, he's gonna name his kid after Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I caught that.
That's the first issue.
And LeBron, another one we call LeBron.
What if it's a girl?
LeBron.
Called a girl?
Yeah. What if it's a girl?
LeBron.
That sounds so ugly.
It'll work.
That sounds so ugly. LeBron.
Damn, I don't know if he's kidding.
Well, what if the girl you want to call Roman what if the person you want to call Roman is a girl?
Romana. Roma.
Call her Liv.
Liv? Oh, because Liv Morgan, another wrestler he likes. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna name my.
Stick to your guns.
What if I just name my kids after wrestlers then, Steve? Okay.
Please don't.
Hey there, Hogan. How are you doing?
God.
Rock, is that you?
Wait, wasn't a Hulk Hogan entrance song?
I'm a real American.
Oh. How does that one go?
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American.
That song sounds not good. Is it good?
It's great. It's
a
80s,
good song,
It's
really?
80s cheese.
Oh.
It is 80s cheese. I am afraid
I don't know
of,
why, but in my head, his intro I don't even know if the song was out then, but it's, what's the name of it? Oh, Proud to be an American or whatever, you know.
It's around the same
Yeah, they sound like the same song.
Yeah, same era. It's like 80s. And here's the thing, I'll probably get a copyright strike for it, but hey, I'm not getting paid for this.
Right.
I'm not getting, so whatever.
They might mute the video.
The whole video.
Or mute the audio. Did they do that? Oh my goodness. What?
It's fried catfish, but it's not cooked all the way.
Yes. I mean, I like sushi, so.
Oh, this.
Though catfish, I don't believe in sushi.
Friends, then you hurt my pride. You gotta be a man.
Look at his lineup.
Can't let it die.
He's playing point guard. He's like 6'10".
What? What the heck? Why?
What?
He's playing point guard tonight.
Why?
He's like 6'10".
Wait, what's his normal position?
Small forward.
Why is he playing point guard?
I don't know. I thought Rondo would play point guard tonight, but it's gonna be interesting.
Oh, I hit my heel. That hurt.
Brian, how you feel about this wrestling theme song? I want to ask.
I'm nervous.
What could you get from a character like this? Hold on.
He's an oddball.
What do you think?
He's an oddball. He believes in family.
No.
I don't know. I got nothing to do. I have no idea.
Because the $1 Million Man
$1 million.
always gets his way.
Okay, I guess I should have listened to the lyrics. I was just going with the melody.
The lyrics are all...
Is it saying money?
Yes.
So somebody made a list on Reddit, the top 15 SmackDown stars in history. The Rock is in order. The Rock, Undertaker, AJ Styles, Edge, Eddie Guerrero, Batista, Kurt Angle, The Usos, New Day, Rey Mysterio, Becky Lynch, Randy Orton, John Cena, JBL, Michelle McCool. Why is John Cena and Randy Orton like under the Usos, New Day?
Because John Cena maybe spent like 3 years out of his 10 years in WWE and SmackDown. He's more of a Raw guy.
Okay, why is JBL under Becky Lynch?
I couldn't explain that one.
That's really
I
weird.
couldn't explain that one to you. All right, Brian, I want to ask you this.
I'm nervous.
What do you think about... What could you get from this song?
Wrestling Federation.
That's not it.
For
Hold
over
up.
50 years, the revolutionary
Is it an ad?
No, it's part of it. Listen.
Woof.
What could you get from that character? listen to the theme song and looking at him.
Hey, hold on. I can barely see. Oh, wait, it's better. Oh my gosh, I don't know. He looks like a enforcer in like
Enforcer?
like a drug cartel.
You're right. He's basically a drug dealer. Yeah, basically he's a drug dealer. They
Looks
basically
like, you know, the guy who does the dirty work for the cartel.
he's so the story behind Razor Ramon's character. He pitched it to Vince McMahon, the head of the company,
Right.
and Vince accepted it. He liked it, not knowing Scott Hall, the actor who plays the character, just basically ripped off Tony Montana. Because Vince had never seen Scarface.
Which is crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah,
Why does Carolina work all the time, dude?
how would he never seen Scarface?
He doesn't do anything but work.
But I mean, like, people talk about it.
He's never done anything but work.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Like, the story, Vince McMahon, literally, there was a moment where it was like, the story was, he hates sneezing because it means he might be sick. He literally hates sneezing. He actively detests sneezing.
I thought you were gonna say he hates sneezing because it's the second of work he loses.
Basically, it's a second of work he loses.
I ain't got time to sneeze. It's like the Predator quote. You know, instead of I ain't got time to bleed, he's got no time to sneeze.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this next question.
Yeah, I saw.
Jeez! What the heck, Tune? It's so long. We're not watching this.
It's gonna be his own podcast essentially at this point.
Okay.
It's been 2 hours.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you what you think about this character.
You look at me like that, bro. I'm gonna say this stupid.
What?
Nothing.
Well, let's just add ends. What the heck?
It got dark real quick.
The World Wrestling
Well, you
It's not
know,
even dark.
when you pass over the sun.
Sports
Okay.
Entertainment.
All right, we think about this character right here.
Why he knows what it is?
Yeah, I know Goldust.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I don't really know his. I just know he's gold. Stupid idiot.
Well, he's a very flamboyant bisexual man who
Oh, I didn't know that.
who thinks he's a movie star.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say like an Aztec Greek god, a Pillar Man or something like that. He reminds me of the Pillar Man.
I swear, there's somebody that you could probably get as a pillar man in the wrestling world. Oh,
You know, I
here's a pillar
didn't
man.
know that in the 80s and stuff like that,
What?
like bodybuilding and wrestling by extension was just seen as like gay. I didn't know that. Like
Bodybuilding,
if you were
yes.
involved in either of them, like everyone just thought you were gay.
Bodybuilding, yes. Wrestling, half and half.
Yeah, I figured. Because, I mean, even, like, today, like, you know, like, I got no problem, like, being or anything like that. But, like, you know, I'll make, like, jokes and stuff about it, right? You know, just cause. And I don't even know where it came from. I guess that's a preconceived notion I had.
To be fair, you make fun of everybody, so it's okay.
Yeah, you know, all in good fun.
Yeah, it's all in good.
You know.
Ooh, I want to play you this.
Steve, your hat's on backwards. No, I'm kidding.
I want to play you this song just for this character. I want to explain this character to you.
Over 50 years, the
Go over the angels to you.
Sports Entertainment.
You want better.
Bro.
What is that?
I saw
The
one
dog.
with a dog crying. Have you ever seen a dog cry?
No.
I've never seen a dog cry until
Yeah.
today.
The dog's crying?
Bella.
Like actually crying. Like shedding tears.
Yeah.
Why?
Weird.
I should cry.
Because my grandmother went somewhere and she wanted to go with her.
Like not talking about like whimpering. Just
No. She was
like
crying.
crying.
She was crying.
Like you know, something like that. Yeah, okay, song. Hit me. Hit me.
I want to explain. All right. Now, what do you think he is?
Who is this?
What is it?
I'm hungry.
Okay. I'm going to explain something to you.
Right?
You know who The Undertaker is, right?
I do.
So he feuded with him once.
Right? And they killed him.
Sort of, kind of, but that's part of the storyline. But in one of the pieces of the feud, this black man, he steals The Undertaker's urn, the Swords of Taker's power, and then melts it down into a gold chain.
That's what I'm gonna call it. Like, wow.
See, there goes putting a sticker hold on Taker. I mean, don't you think that it's amazing?
Urn into a gold chain.
Melts down to a gold chain. Oh man, yeah, we've gone 2 hours, guys.
I say we might have to like have to call it because that's long even
for
by
just
itself.
yeah. This is gonna be its own episode. I didn't expect to go this long, but like you've probably been the best guest we've had on this show.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh great.
Who else did we have?
About to ask. I was
Hands.
about to ask. Who?
Your friend
Lawyer Landfill.
Landfill.
That's it.
Who are these? Who?
His friend Hawk Hands, and then Landfill is.
Hawk Hands.
Yeah.
Is he like
Like,
like in real life or like is he an online friend?
no, he's a real life friend.
Oh, I've never heard of him.
Yeah, I didn't hear about him until.
You guys wanted me to do this on the phone.
Yeah.
Thank God we did. My phone be dead.
Exactly, and like you know me, like when I'm on the phone, I have to walk around.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. I know it's weird.
No, I do
like,
the same
like
thing.
Pace around.
I do the same thing. I can't stay still.
Yeah, it would have been crazy because I would have been like, oh, my phone's about to die. All right, I'll put in the charger and I'm gonna like freak out while I can't walk around the phone, and then I'm like, all right, I'm take it off at 50%,
Exactly.
and then it'll die on me, and I'm like, oh, quick, where's the charger? I do that every time. Every time I'm on the phone, my phone dies. I'm like, oh, I should have just stayed still.
And I think it's just because of the fact that
Being on the phone is scary.
huh?
Being on the phone is scary.
Yeah, it is.
Why not? Sure. I'd probably wear it.
Because like
just rig it.
all that radiation.
Exactly. I don't know. It might have something to do with.
We're all gonna die regardless.
You probably. I won't. Don't be near a microwave when it's going.
I always am.
I used to be the kind of guy who put the like personal pizzas in the microwave and watch it melt. Weirdest thing ever.
And then you learned that you were slowly getting
stupider.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so nasty.
What?
Yeah, is that a carrot?
It's a carrot.
That ain't a carrot. I'll tell you what that is.
Oh gosh.
That is gross. That thing looks decrepit. I feel disturbed.
You ever played Bloodborne?
Yes.
You know the amygdalas?
Yes.
It kind of looks like the amygdalas. That's a really good game. Bloodborne is a great game. If you
I
haven't played it, you
rage
should
quit
play it.
so much in that game.
Yeah, I guess it is also one of the hard. It's actually like I feel like once you get like a rhythm.
I think I
You usually get like a. You can't be scared in that game. Like, you gotta like be like in the monsters' faces, or the enemies' faces. Did you play Dark Souls?
I haven't played Dark Souls.
See, that's the thing. I played Bloodborne. I love it. And I've tried to play Dark Souls 2, and I didn't like it. I know Dark Souls 2 is apparently like not as good as the others, but I can't get into Dark Souls 2. And I haven't. I'm gonna give 1 and 3 a shot, and maybe Demon Souls at some point, but I just haven't yet. But Bloodborne. Oh man, I like the setting. That's why.
The freaking the dark gothic.
Right.
area.
It starts off as like Van Helsing and werewolves, and then it turns into like outer gods and stuff.
Yeah.
I crave the forbidden lamp. I love lamp.
What is that?
Your father.
Show him the dang moth. It's a picture of a moth.
Oh, the moth thing.
Yes, lamp. I love lamp. It's all like whatever the hell moths eat. You know, the Drake
My
meme where he's
bad. I
like,
didn't mean to say that.
Hmm.
No.
What?
Cause, like, it's such a weird. What in the
Wait,
world?
we talking about
This
moths? What are we talking
statue
about?
is an
Rats.
expensive Italian restaurant in National Harbor.
Is it really?
I've never seen that. It's
I've
up there.
never
I've
seen
been to the
that.
National Harbor before.
I've never seen that.
That looks
It's
really
like
nice.
he's got that. He's got the presage going on.
I feel like that turtle's the most offended there, though. It's like, oh
What are you
man.
doing? He's got that long neck. All he has to do is. It's his fault. It's Turtle's fault. He wants him off. He got him off. He can get him off. I don't know why we're crowded around his phone.
Oh, Steve's looking at the Lakers thing.
We got a new uniform. Oh, we're
It
bringing
looks
that.
like the Cavs colors. What are they
We're
saying?
bringing that back on Christmas. You can't have that on Christmas.
It's the Cavs colors.
Dang. It's not even Laker colors. It's not.
LeBron said, "By the way, can we bring back my Cavs here, please?"
Let me get one game in the Cavs jersey.
The Witcher author demands $16 million in royalties from CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, that's a I don't know.
I mean, that was his books, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, when they first started making the games, they were all like, so we can give you lump sum, or we can pay you royalties for like the rest of your life. And like he thought he's like an older guy, like he's like the generation that doesn't understand video games. So he was like, well, just give me the lump sum. Yeah.
How much was the lump sum?
Not as much as he'd be making for royalties.
I bet.
So, you know, now that The Witcher is like amazingly big, and there's also the Netflix adaptation that's based on the books and not the game.
Oh no.
He's like he's getting money from the Netflix adaptation. I'm sure he's doing royalties for that. He can't make the same mistake twice. But he's like really like he's been a stupid
He's
mistake.
hitting himself.
Yeah.
How old is he?
60 something, probably.
Oh, come on! You haven't know the difference between a lump sum and royalties by then.
No, yeah. I think it's just because he thought he doesn't strike me as the guy who has the biggest faith in his product, really. Like, I mean, yeah, you can understand that you can think video games won't be popular, and I can't understand you, but I know other people who also think that, so I wouldn't be like, whoa, he actually thinks that, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
you have to recognize.
he just didn't believe that the Witcher games, like, even if you don't think video games would be successful, it's your brand, you gotta have some kind of faith in it.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, oh, look, it's Giants and Eagles next Thursday. Anyway, oh, they're at the Giants. Oh, well, yeah, it's like you have to recognize that. Oh, okay, or maybe he doesn't understand what an open world game would entail and all that. He would understand all the little details.
I don't know, man. If I was ever given that option, why would you ever take a chance?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the real chance is royalties, but
Like,
it's even.
you
The
wanna make
Witcher was super popular in Poland. It's been popular in Poland since it came out, and it's made by a Polish developer. So he would have to know that people in Poland who love The Witcher would at least buy it then, and then he could get royalties just from Poland. Or like it would probably be a pretty big. It adds up. I don't understand how. What? You wrote like 7 books. You should know how finances work.
I'm almost positive you get royalties from the darn publishing company.
Probably.
Come on.
I mean, I know he does. He's got to, unless he's
Brian, I'm gonna make a movie. I'm gonna make a cartoon about your life.
cartoon about my life.
Yes. It's gonna be called The Life of Brian.
It's gonna be one big mess.
Aw.
Anyways, long story short, he makes really good stories. Maybe not the best person though.
May not be. He might not be the brightest or like the most inquisitive.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
As days go by.
it's the simple love.
You don't know about that?
I don't. I'm just touching
You don't know about
I
that?
don't. What is it?
Family Matters.
He knows about that.
Oh yeah. Whatever happened.
There you go.
I was about to sing
I
that.
couldn't think of the song.
I don't even know what that's from. I just know I know the song.
Full House.
Full House.
Whatever happened to the Sicilies, the milkman, the paperboy, even MTV?
Oh no.
Anyway, you.
Exposed. Am I exposed?
Brian knows about that. You take the good, you take the bad, the facts of life. Oh.
Hey, that's a good show.
What show is that?
Facts of Life.
About the girls in the boarding
I
school.
did not watch sitcoms like that.
Oh.
The only one that I guess is a sitcom was like Seinfeld. That's because my grandfather really loved it. So I'd watch a lot of Seinfeld, which is weird.
I love that.
And every episode ends with him doing like stand up, right?
Yeah, or begins with it.
Or begins with it. Does it begin and end or just begin?
Just beginning. I think maybe early episodes might have had the ending, but I know beginning. It's definitely. Very good. See, I know what sitcom would describe Steve's life.
Who?
Your life. I know a sitcom.
What?
Good times every time you need a baby. Good times.
You right.
What else go? Keeping your head above water.
Performing meals. Glad I was not there. I'm talking about someone I risked my life. Would I help this kid? No, anybody help no.
Oh, McGregor fights on Saturday.
Okay.
That's a big thing. It's a big deal.
Isn't he? He's fighting for the belt, for his belt, isn't he?
Yes. Who's he fighting? Khabib. You guys probably. Do you guys?
I've kept up with the story.
Khabib is
He was the guy
a
who
monster.
he won it after McGregor had
It's
to
gonna be
vacate.
a good fight. Yeah. Khabib, man, he's really good.
Oh, look, it's Tom Brady's kids.
You know,
They kiss on the mouth.
you don't like UFC?
No.
Why?
I'm a WWE guy.
Is it either or?
No.
For me, it's either or. I like fake fights.
I feel like a lot of people do make it
That
either-
isn't that commercial. Wait, I don't know. Maybe you showed it to me. I don't know. But it's some wrestler. He's like in. Oh wait, he's in black and white face paint. It's an or
Sting?
commercial. I don't know, maybe, but it's a Sprite commercial, and the wrestler comes up to this little boy's house. He's like, "Are you ready?"
I
He's
know
like,
what you're talking
yeah,
about.
1 second. He takes a sip of the Sprite.
He
Starts
takes the
getting
crap out of
beat up,
him.
and the parents and the mom was like, "Wow, it looks so realistic."
I don't remember this.
You remember this? Let me show you
Show
right
it to
now.
me.
I
It's
don't
the
know
Sting commercial.
why I saw it.
It's like this WCW Sting Sprite commercial. Come on.
I'm hungry. Why are we still on?
We should probably end it after this, actually.
Oh, we will. Don't worry.
Yeah, then go on no tangent for 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, the stinger.
Timmy, I'm from the Dream Come True Fantasy Contest. You ready to wrestle?
You bet. Mom, Dad, it's really him. Hold on. Okay, now I'm ready. That's so real.
Don't count on Sprite to do anything to quench your thirst.
How old is this?
Like WCW.
Oh, so we're
It's
talking
like 2000, 2001
Are
probably.
you ready?
He beats the piss out of this child. I bet Steven wanted to happen to him.
Yes. Roman? No, I don't care if I get hurt. Wait a second. Superman, punch me now. Wait, call Dean and Seth. I want to go through a powerbomb shield style through the table.
Okay. I guess we can end it
Slow
there.
down there, big dog. He's just he's not man enough yet.
Oh, any last words, Brian?
No, really. Thanks for having me. It was fun, actually. It was really fun.
Did you have fun exposing the business studios?
I don't know what I exposed, but yes, I did.
You exposed you were a fan of Full House. That's what you exposed.
I guess so. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Play Spider-Man PS4. It's fun.
Yeah. Last words, Steve.
2 hours.
It was 2 hours. Those are your last words. It's okay. It's okay, Steve.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
It's hot. It's hot here.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this might have been like episode 18. We were doing episode 17 earlier. This might be episode 18.
Content.
Hey, double the content. I mean, yeah. So, my final words are Terry Bradshaw's pretty old. Hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe, by the way.
You're not sitting through 2 hours.
We'll make you sit through 2 hours. You will be surprised.
They could be watching. They could be listening to this while they like work out.
Ram says he listens to it when,
No one listens to a podcast. Just a podcast. There's
Yeah.
nothing else.
yeah.
Like working.
Ram says he listens to it while he's doing homework or while he's eating dinner or eating breakfast. So,
I was going to say something else. Okay, never mind. Oh, Captain Checkdown.
oh, it was Dak.